Gentlemen.
You know what?
What's going on, fellas?
I'm gonna put my shades on just in case.
Y'all in these fucking shades.
Yeah, I don't know.
But why black men get so mad at why we can't just wear shades?
Y'all can.
But why are you mad at us about it?
I ain't mad at nothing. I'm just saying,
why are you speaking to me so aggressively?
That's no aggression.
I ain't mad at nothing.
Seeing y'all, I'm not. I'm in a very good mood.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, y'all look just different. Rocking shades.
These are just
indoors.
in case.
In case what?
The takes are too hot.
It's not different. The Blues Brothers did this. Mad people did this.
Yeah.
Indoors?
Yes.
I ain't
You never
cool
seen the
enough
Blues
to
Brothers, man?
Yeah, I don't really remember them.
Without
Shit was in
glasses.
the 70s.
You was there.
You went to the theaters and
You was
shit?
there. Tell me about when Good Times debuted.
You don't know Good Times?
I said,
Yo, you really be acting like you way younger than me. I don't remember when Good Times debuted. I don't know. You be acting like you 12.
Nah, I'm a little up there. My baby's 21.
You don't say.
Hey.
Oh, my Lord.
Clap
Round
it
of
up.
applause.
I got you.
Plus, guy with this soundboard. Yeah, my baby's 21. So, yeah, that was a stern reminder.
Old head moment.
It's like,
Getting up there.
Yeah.
still kind of the cool dad, though. I was fucking early. Like, I got mine out. Right out the way. I know there's nothing to really say to that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Trey. That's what there is to say.
Well, no, it's people that prefer to do it later. I did both.
How did it
I did both. I was unsure.
Yeah. I think you don't know until you know. Like for the people that did it early, they don't know. You did both, so you got it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Happy birthday to my baby.
Yeah, happy birthday, Trey.
That's dope.
You know why we got our shades on, yo?
Yeah, man.
I went back and watched the footage from the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not often I go back and watch the entire episode, but I ran right to it. And man, I might have watched it twice.
Was that good?
It was great. It was, for me,
Okay.
bittersweet in a few ways, but like a few things are unanimous across the board. One, I tried it last pod. It came across more as a joke. Now, the GoFundMe money is raised. There are millions of names on the petition. We're going to need Ish's hip-hop license and registration
ASAP.
immediately from it.
Nah.
I'm telling you what we're going to need, man.
Nah. Got you.
Or you niggas just got to start coming out and saying when you don't fuck with a nigga. Well, you kind of do that a little bit.
Who don't?
No, that's I don't do that. 'Cause even if I don't fuck with you, if you put something dope out, I'm still gonna give you that.
There you go.
I always do that. I'm the first to admit, yo, I don't fuck with this nigga, but this is hard.
I think that we get confused between fandom and fiendom.
And the problem is the opposite.
I'm trying to catchphrase your way out of this one.
No. The problem is
Buddy. Your little Wolverine
Kendrick
shit
was
ain't
on
gonna...
beat, man. I don't know.
the problem is the opposite though. Not admitting that you don't fuck with a nigga. Admitting that a nigga you fucked with
Did some mediocre shit.
Put some mediocre shit out.
And y'all feel
Nobody
like
does
y'all
that.
hating if you do that, and that's
Yep.
not hate.
That's the problem.
I used to fuck with Kendrick.
No.
So your example is null and void.
That's not true.
And
That's
what's
not true. All right.
What's not true?
That's far from true.
That you don't fuck
Which
with Kendrick.
part?
Number one, it's not that I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him like y'all fuck with him. That's one. Number two, I could not fuck with somebody. Everybody know I don't particularly care for Nas. But I'll give Nas his props when I feel like they're due. Everybody know I like Jay-Z. When y'all came in here and was bigging up that Jay-Z, what's the name song? I said that shit was blah. The Jay-Z Nas song. I didn't like that song.
No, that was a Jay-Z Pusha song, I think.
Both. I didn't like neither one. The Jay-Z
what's
Nas
Jay-Z
joint,
Nas song?
when Nas be like cryptocurrency, Scarface, all that. I didn't like that song.
I don't know that song.
You know the song on Khaled album.
You be trying to trap me into saying something.
You know what I'm talking about? The song? You don't know the song I'm talking about?
Not off the top of my head.
You know the song.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't like
forgot
that
about
song.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's
That's the
mad
one.
shit that Jay-Z do that be mediocre to me, but I like Jay-Z.
What is this song?
You know that song. We
Play
talked
this
about
song.
it.
We
play
talked
this
about
song.
that.
All right, forget it.
But my point is this. Yo, I could like somebody and not like everything they do. I don't gotta be a fiend for a motherfucker. And let me give you a prime example. Ice asked y'all if it was Ice's hypothetical that if
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas or Game made the song, would y'all like it? And Park said no, he wouldn't like it. Which means, is it really genius or you like the person? Because if it's art, it won't be subjective. If it's art, it won't be subjective. Right?
If it's art, it wouldn't be subjective.
Listen, if two artists, hear me out, made the same painting and you didn't know who made them, if you liked it, you liked it. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't give a fuck who made it. If it's art and you like it, you like it. It wouldn't be contingent upon who did it.
Okay.
That's the bias piece. You get what I'm saying or no?
I'm following you.
All right, so my point is, if a song is made by Kendrick Lamar, if a song is made by my mother, my nigga, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. That don't mean I'm hating Kendrick Lamar. That don't mean I'm dumb. That don't mean I don't have no music sense and all this other goofy shit that niggas be saying. I mean, I don't like that particular song. There it is. Ta-da. And I don't gotta ride with the masses. My fucking hip-hop car, I know more hip-hop than most niggas breathing. So what the fuck a nigga say to me? Nothing. Just because I don't appeal to what everybody else say is dope. I'm a grown-up, my nigga. I don't gotta sway my opinion to rock with the masses.
Talk your shit, Ish.
New ice and
Need more people that's just willing to like what they like and don't like what they don't like. Everybody's so busy playing follow the fucking leader. That shit corny. Nobody want to be themselves. It's niggas now waiting to hear what we say about this album to determine if they like it.
Yeah. I'm never talking to those people.
But it's a lot of those. It's a lot of them though.
I say that for years.
But it's still a lot of them.
No, but
they still there.
The funny point. Mad niggas is in my DMs. Mad niggas was in the comments like, yo, I ain't really want to say it, but you right, my nigga. Mad niggas.
What percentage of niggas do you think said that? I saw
a third. Something like that.
I saw a few of them out there.
It's a lot. It's more than
I have a problem with that statement. I didn't really want to say it.
Yeah.
But you right.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's because they don't be
What's the problem with not liking something?
Everybody want to rock what everybody else rocks with. That's it, in a nutshell. I don't got to do that.
And then the flip side to that is if you are one that just, okay, all 1,000 of y'all like that, and I'm the only one that don't like it.
You're a hater.
You're a hater. You're trolling.
You dumb.
You're being a contrarian. No, nigga, I have my own mind. Try it. It's really dope.
And you don't have to be hating somebody not to like some shit.
Amen.
That's my opinion.
So when is it hating?
It's a good question.
I think it's hating when it's personal. Like, I think it's hating when it's personal. If you say LeBron James ain't shit, it's like, all right, word, my nigga. Like, certain stuff is just stupidity to me. So when I talk about the Kendrick verse, I said it was trash at first. Of course, I'm being
which to many people is the equivalent
to hate.
of
Wait.
LeBron ain't shit.
True. So when I took back what I said, yo, I like the beat. I said the words was dope. It wasn't a good song. I stand by that today. I'm doubling down on that today. I don't give a fuck what the naysayers say. Nigga, it wasn't a good song. And a good song, and this is the funny part. Mad niggas know it wasn't a good song. So you know what they said? Yo, it shouldn't even be classified as music. It's art. No, it's music, my nigga. Put the words on a fucking piece of paper and they fly and they dope. And I said that. It's poetry. It's amazing. I said, I see why he won a Pulitzer. I said that. Put it with that beat that he put it with and make the song the same way and compose it the same way. I'm still not going to like it. It's not a good song to me. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't got to give a fuck of what nobody else say. Fashion, art, all that shit is subjective.
No, you killing shit right now.
No, I'm just saying. Everybody is.
I just want to make a note to Parks and Ice and Corey that when I be talking about Ish's pod voice and he says, it's just my voice. Yo, I just want to make a note. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him?
It's a little bit more passion in that.
Stop. Yeah. Do y'all hear this, man? Do y'all hear this?
It's a little bit of passion in
It's a firm. Look at nah. Hey.
It's a little passion in there.
Hey, comment more. Get him riled up. I see
No,
we got a little chemistry going.
Fam, you disagree? It's shit that you don't like that I like, and vice versa.
Of course.
This is funny because I was watching. They had an exhibit,
and I am going to intro this pod. But go ahead.
They had an exhibit for Basquiat. No lie, the other day they had an exhibit for Basquiat, and I was just looking at the art. Right, the niggas be spending a gazillion dollars for, and some of that shit look like my daughter could do it. But because everybody says that it's fly, everybody rolls with what is fly.
Nah,
based on certain motherfuckers approving it. So even in the art world, if I could get Jay-Z to buy one of my paintings, nigga, I could go take a bucket and just throw some shit up there, and it could be an abstract. But if the right nigga signs it and stamps it, here come all the sheep following suit. Now I got biddings on my shit. I was a starving artist, living in my mother's basement, but the right motherfucker stamp you, now everybody else gonna follow suit and wanna buy your shit. It's a world full of fucking sheep and dick riders, and I'm not really co-signing that.
And the other side of that coin, the right motherfucker come in there and say this shit trash.
Everybody else gonna say
it's trash.
That's true.
You could be really with some. It could have been fly a few minutes ago. Niggas was fucking with it. And as soon as you come out and say the right person say, nah, that shit is trash.
And that's why Nicki Minaj was mad at you. Because she said you have a power to influence people. And when you have that voice, you got to use that voice for good.
Hey, Nick.
Prime example. People will follow what you say. Niggas don't have their own mind. Go ahead, do your intro thing. You got it, Playboy.
This also confirms my other theory about when we're quiet on the car ride here. I'm telling you, I'm all right, man. I'm pretty good. Oh, man.
Joe Budden. Enough of daddy.
It's Parks. It's Parks.
What's happening?
New ice and ish.
All right. Let's get right to it. This is 534.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 534 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my really, really, really good friends, Parks, Ish, Ice, Corey, young boys in the back. Yeah. Have y'all heard this album? All right, just got to make sure. I just got to make sure.
You know the young boys going to hear the album.
All right.
You ain't had the question.
I'm assuming everyone here has heard the project.
Of course.
But before we get to it, how is everyone doing? Y'all came in hot today.
I'm great.
No, I'm good.
I'm
chilling.
amazing. I'm in a great mood.
I was at a nice little soiree last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hard Rock Hotel opened up in Times Square, and DJ Cassidy did one of his Pass the Mics live with Fat Joe, Busta, Nas.
Damn. That sounds kind of
And John Legend opened up playing the piano.
John Legend will find a piano somewhere.
Man, listen. He was up there killing shit.
EGOT. John Legend.
He did the Pass the Mic shit and that niggas was live?
Mm-hmm. He did the same thing in Miami when Ja Rule and them, when I was down there for the Pegasus shit.
But it was on TV, so...
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
How was you guys this week?
A slow week, but just nice and peaceful, cool. I like that.
It sounds like shit was going down over there.
When people say it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Nah.
Downplaying your shit?
No. Literally, sometimes you just want some peace when you just chill.
Nah, that's the shit.
You got to enjoy that.
I just got to check to make sure you weren't saying it like sarcastically
Nah.
and shit.
Y'all would know I'd have came in here stressed. So I don't even fucking feel like
that's
talking
true.
to them.
Yeah, you usually be in your tired headache, all that.
I'm straight.
Good. How was your week, Joe?
Great.
Congratulations on your AMP announcement.
Oh, man. Thank you. Round of applause.
I got you. When you are getting saluted, I'll hit the round of applause. You feel me?
Well, this is still new to me, you and this soundboard. I gotta get adjusted. But thank you. I appreciate it. We rock out Monday, first show, 5 o'clock.
Are you nervous?
No.
How many hours?
2. 5 to 7. You got an iPhone, so you can. It's not available on Android yet.
It's not?
No, it's in beta. Also, on Monday at 5 p.m., if you have an Alexa speaker and you say, Alexa, play AMP, it will take you to my Music Lovers Only show. Round of applause. Hey.
Ooh, we battling.
That's dope.
Huh?
That's dope and scary.
Wait, why is this?
That Alexa
This
shit.
is an ad for a deal I did.
No, it's dope.
It's just dope, bro. It's just dope.
What the hell is going on with this guy?
That's dope, though.
Thank you, Ish. Ain't it the dopest shit you ever seen or heard of? Wow, yo. Like, come on.
5 o'clock. Alexa, play my man. That's dope.
Hey, I mean, if we get our announcements off?
Go ahead. What you got?
I got a Twitch show.
Oh, word.
Hold up, man.
Yeah, I got a Twitch show. First episode is going to be this Sunday, 6 p.m.
Nice.
What's the name of it?
Cool Out With Ice.
Get on freeze with ice.
You know.
Not that triple the applause, man. Hold
There
up.
you go.
Come on, man.
New ice and ash.
Sunday? Every Sunday?
Every Sunday and every Thursday.
Oh, okay. Twice a week. Look at you.
Oh, no.
Putting the work in.
No, that boy ain't playing out there. And what's up, Ish? I seen some new developments going up.
Not mine.
Some
Cut you off right on quick. Wasn't nothing about mine. Not no sheetrock, no 2x4s. I don't know nothing about nothing, my brother. I'm living through you, gentlemen. You know what I mean? Y'all greatness.
That was great, yo.
Nothing.
Shut that shit down.
No sheetrock.
How you doing?
I'm straight, yo.
All right. Come on. Let's just get into it. Let's
Oh,
go.
man. That was funny.
No, go put your fucking passionate voice back on. It's
gone.
gone. It's gone.
Nah, bitch out when it comes to that spanky.
It's gone.
Nah, bitch out when it comes to that.
All right, come on. So let's get right to it. The album is out. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Kendrick Lamar. His final offering with TDE. Dual stream project.
Yeah, the double disc thing is still weird to me in streaming, but it's cool.
What you mean?
I feel like it should be 2 albums almost. Like they should do it as 2 different releases or something. I don't know. It's weird a double album being. It's still just
Don't
an
try to
album.
take a weapon away from the artist. No, 2 different releases. And now we got to fight with the label for no. Ugh.
What you mean? Wait, I'm kind of lost. If it's a double album, double disc or something.
Right.
But because it's no disc, you saying?
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know why. It's weird to me.
But it definitely, I'm sure it counts differently.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I guess.
So-
I guess that's the crux of my
Okay. How does this count if it's...
Yeah. Is this 2 albums?
Is it? I was about to ask. Is it technically 2?
Joe says, I say yes.
I say no. I say it's a double disc, like disc 1, disc 2. But
Right.
because it's not discs, they're just calling it a double album.
But a double disc did count as 2.
Yeah,
That's
you
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
So like Diplomatic Immunity was 2 albums?
Yeah.
All Eyes on Me, the Biggie
All
joint.
that shit is.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, okay, I learned something new. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
And that's where some of the fight has always been between artist and label, right? Like back in the day, it used to take mad long to get a project out. So yeah, we want to count 2, and that's just the fight. That's artist leverage. Like the label used to control the drop,
Right.
so no, it wouldn't behoove you to separate the release sometimes, circumstantially. What do you think?
Learn something.
I loved it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. I was thrown off. Well, I wasn't thrown off. It was a lot to digest the first time through, listening through. And I was like, this might take me a while. But then I said, you know what? Let me put it right back on again.
That's what I did.
And the second time, that shit is incredible to me.
First listen, I was damn near skip.
I didn't skip nothing, but
No, I didn't press skip, but you just hear something. I'm listening because Kendrick can give you some shit that you're gonna miss,
yeah,
like 98% of the time.
facts.
So when I first pressed play on this album, I did something I never did before. I had the lyrics up at the same time. I want to read it as I'm listening to it.
Oh, you're a
because-
nerd.
Yeah, you
I
acting.
nerded out.
Yo, you acting bad with your eyes.
Hey, listen, I got eyes. I want to read everything I can now.
Hey, Alex, he acting bad.
He's showing out.
You see me? You see me? But so yeah, I ain't want to miss nothing. So first listen through, I had my standout records.
They already had the lyrics up?
Yeah,
That's
it was
impressive.
pretty quick.
That's impressive.
I was kind of shocked, but they were ready. So like I said, first listen through, I had my standout records.
Well,
But a lot of it I
you
was-
have to send. Well, not have to, but maybe play your project for somebody or send lyrics in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
But they usually it don't be that fast that
That they
you
give them
get
up to the
lyrics up.
masses.
Usually it'd be a little while before it's up on.
I didn't hit play at exactly midnight,
Oh, okay.
so I was maybe like 1 something. So
Yeah, I think I was too actually. 'Cause by the
Yeah,
time I
me
left the
too.
event thing, it was late.
so but
Well, no, and Apple broke for me. Apple was broke. I'm one of those guys. That report, that was me.
oh the Apple Music outage or something.
Yeah, whatever the fuck was going on. They kept showing me albums from 2 weeks ago and last week. Close it. I cut the phone on and off. They would not show me the album. I had to literally type it in 30 minutes later and it popped up.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's
Literally, my son next to me, it's right on his screen, new release.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yours was still showing the old.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, for sure. So,
Fucked up. But yeah, like after I got through the album, immediately there was a few records that stood right out. Now I did hear, I had got a phone call and they're like, "Yo, I'm gonna play you something off this album." This was early yesterday, and it was like a minute of "We Cry Together." I didn't know what record it was. I just heard that, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's spazzing like this on the album." So my anticipation went a little higher.
Sure.
I don't really like the how do y'all say it? The poetry slam raps. I'm kind of cool off those.
Okay.
But this album has something for everybody. Like I think if you love To Pimp a Butterfly, it's some shit on here that you're gonna love.
Absolutely.
Person like me, I don't particularly like To Pimp a Butterfly. So those records, I move them to the side, and then there's shit on here that I love. Like he was very.
This leaned very To Pimp a Butterfly to me, so I was already worried about your take coming into this.
I just got to go back and listen to Pimp a Butterfly, yo.
Huh?
I got to go back and listen to
Pimp
a Butterfly.
It's a great album. I didn't like it at first.
I do not remember liking this album.
I don't like this album at all. I mean, this
maybe was what Ice is saying about this project, about it being too preachy. This was too something for me.
Yeah, at first I didn't.
Well, I'm not saying this whole project is like that. I'm just saying he got records that sound like they could fit right on this project.
Facts.
And
I want later. Tell me which ones y'all think those are. But anyway, continue. Please.
Well, yeah. So once I start hearing a little bit of that, I'm like, okay, he's going here. Like I was getting let down a little bit. But there's some bops.
Can I get the records where you were like the points in the project where you were
in
feeling
95,
this way?
Wait, which way?
Not in 95.
No. You talking about good or bad?
Preachy and bad.
I think the intro felt a little bit like that. I've been listening so much, I don't remember the names of these records except the ones I like. Yeah, the ones I like is what I know. But he pulled it through, and I was shocked to see Kodak on here so much.
Yeah,
I didn't get that at first. I just saw the feature. I was like, he got a Kodak feature. Kodak goes. So I play in order. I don't do that jump around.
Me either.
I want to hear it the way you designed it to be presented.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't wait to get to the record though. But then I'm hearing him on something else, and I'm like, wait a minute.
He's on a bunch of interludes.
Yeah, I'm like, is my shit fucked up or something? But overall, I'm not ranking this album at all. I just told people on my timeline, don't ask me. I'm not ranking it. I have to live with this for a minute before I could even give a proper ranking on it.
Yeah, I don't think you can give a proper review on it. Really, you can just kind of give what we have.
You can just have a conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is what I got.
But I will say, I like the album, and that's enough for me right now. I like the album. It's quite a few records that I don't like, but out of 18, I'm happy with the percentage that I do like, and that's my take on this project. Not mad at it.
I think it's a perfect. It's like a culmination of the first 5 projects with TDE or whatever. To me, it's got a little bit of each one of them. It's got To Pimp a Butterfly shit on there. It's got Damn shit on there. And I think that's impressive and difficult to do. And probably, I don't know if it was intentionally done like that, or if that's just where he is right now.
With him, I believe everything's intentional.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
Same.
He's one of the minds where it's all intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got Kendrick in that Kanye bag when it comes to an album.
Oh yeah.
Whereas I try to not go in with any expectation because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get.
Facts.
And I also understand that this is a great. Same thing with Kanye. Like I might go in thinking it's gonna sound like the last project, and then that's how you get let down.
Right.
But he's gonna put some great shit on here if you just give it a chance to be great on its own.
Yeah.
And that's those two fit in that bag. So I don't have any. Like, even going in, I didn't know what to expect outside of that little bit I heard from We Cry Together. Mm-hmm. And that record is nuts.
There's a couple that are insane. What is it? Auntie Diaries?
Yeah. That one.
And, I mean, the highlights to me is Mother I Sobers.
Man.
Yeah, Auntie Diaries is nuts. Was it, you said Mother I Sober, right?
Yeah. That last verse for me on Mother I Sober is, that's the best verse I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
And that's just off a few listens.
Mm-hmm.
See, and again, I have to hear this. I have to hear this project again. I don't have like y'all said, I don't have a review.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sit. It took him 5 years to do it. Mm-hmm. Through writer's block and all this other shit that he detailed in here. He just been sitting back watching us.
Yeah. And not motivated.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching all you niggas and I get nothing.
Seemed like he was taking notes. Just all the shit that's going on in the world.
Think about his letter that he wrote.
You get what I'm saying? Like, just taking little notes of all the shit that
sure.
has been really transpiring, all the shit that's been in the media a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just taking notes, and then he just came out and talked about it.
And talk about it, he did. All of it. And all of you.
Yeah.
This album,
no
this
muzzle.
This album was literally him holding a mirror up to everybody saying, look at yourselves.
Uh-huh.
He was talking to y'all.
That's exactly what he was doing. I'm telling all of you about yourselves, everybody.
For real.
Yeah.
Them niggas.
But also about himself.
And
I think
about-
at the
yes,
same time.
yes.
Like, it was very,
Vulnerable. Like
it sounded like therapy.
super vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like really far down the introspective hallway he went. And it amazes me. The guy's storytelling is just, when you start out with that great story album, you would think that at some point the storytelling ability would lower, and it don't.
He look what you
He
just said.
paint a picture.
He started out with the great storytelling album. Look at Damn, the last record on Damn, how he told that story of his pops and you know what I'm saying? And Top.
Yeah.
Like, he got stories that he just ain't tapping.
No, he's like Mr. Story.
Yeah.
This album, I'm with Ice, but I probably like a lot more of it. The songs I don't like. And I don't know which songs those are because I certainly wasn't looking at the phone.
Yeah. I didn't look at Twitter, nothing. Like,
No.
I had that shit sitting over there and I sat on the couch.
You listen to the Father Time record is another one I love.
Yeah.
Like,
The first what is it? The first half of the project,
yeah,
or
1 through 9. First disc.
the first disc one. At the end of it, I was like, all right, go Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of disc 2, that half is where he left Earth to me.
Let me ask y'all, and this is just my little takeaway. Do it almost seem like, because the title is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it seem like the disc was switched around? Or is it just me?
Maybe.
Like, I take the first 9 is more the Big Stepper shit. And the second 9 is the Mr. Morale. There's actually, the track Mr. Morale is in
I was going to say, is that what makes you think that?
No,
or
it's
is there
just
like...
listening to, like Joe said, that's where he got deep into the introspective bag.
Right.
Mr. Morale.
He left Earth.
He did.
He absolutely left Earth. When we listened on the way here, and can you go to the second half? I think Savior is the name of the interlude. Yeah, the Savior interlude. Mm-hmm. And that shit was rocking and he was going crazy. And I'm like, wait a minute, don't do that. Don't cut it off. Why would you make this an interlude? And then the song came on.
Nah, that's Baby Keem on that interlude. That's all Baby Keem.
I don't care. I'm just talking about
yeah.
the rapping on the interlude. Mm-hmm. Oh, and good for Baby Keem.
You can definitely hear Keem's influence on this album a lot, in a good way.
And then that song came on.
Right.
That song is crazy. That music, the music. This is some of the best music I've heard on a Kendrick album.
And it goes without saying, but it's so different. It's the same reason why I love Donda so much. Is like it doesn't sound like anything else out there. Like
it's a standalone.
There's not the only thing that you could say would probably fit in a quote unquote playlist would be the Blast record, I guess. Like on the first what's it called, A-list on Apple or something like that. You know what I mean? There's no.
Oh, he got I think it's 2. He got 2 records.
What's the other
one?
one?
A few records on here.
The summer one.
That one. That could fit. And scroll up, Alex. Excuse me. I believe it's Rich Spirit.
Oh, okay.
That's the other one. Rich Spirit is a bop that could go on a playlist.
Okay.
But still,
that was one thing for me, I guess. I don't know if it's a criticism because I actually don't like playlist music. it was hard. It's hard for me on first listen to decipher the bops. What's going to be a bop like that you want to play at a party, a function. But there's a couple on there.
Yeah, these stood out to me.
Yeah,
because Kendrick usually don't make music that you want to play at the. Not trying to be funny, but that's not really.
That's not what it's for.
Yeah, it's not his bag.
But he usually has a couple.
He has a
on every
record
album.
here or there. Yeah, but that's not his bag.
Except for Damn was almost all more on the pop leaning side of things.
But go back. Good Kid, Mad City had him. You know what I'm saying? To Pimp a Butterfly had one or two.
Right, yeah.
So it happens, but on here they popped right out to me as I'm listening. Okay, this is a poppy record. This is made to be played over here. He got some records you can play at the kickback.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that. So it was a nice surprise there.
See, I don't think that's out his wheelhouse. So like, I would have been mad. That's why part of why I was mad at to Pimp a Butterfly. I'm like, oh, come on, man. I know you could get your other shit off. Like, and yeah, I'd have been mad if those weren't here. I left fulfilled. I cried on this album, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say he nestled those in between some of the
I
most
got-
intense fucking
Yeah.
songs we've ever heard in our
He
entire
was
lives.
tugging on the heartstrings on this shit.
Yeah, that shit about the Auntie Diaries record
Man,
is like even the way he just tied it all in with the cousin and that was crazy. And I haven't heard anything like that ever.
Yeah, Yo, Kendrick is the man, but I'm always laughing at his voice.
See, that's why, and that was the reason why
I'm always laughing at his voice.
my first listen I needed
Because that's his
you don't
gift.
know. He
yeah,
gonna
because
give
you
you
know
that.
you know how hard it is. You're a vocalist to get
Yes.
that clear
Yes.
and on beat and still sound intriguing while being that laid back. That's
Yeah.
a fucking difficult thing to do, yo.
No, he's like a vocal. He's like Beyonce in his vocal cords.
Yeah, he can do anything.
Him and Nicki are the ones that do that now, right? And that's it.
They're the leaders
What
of
you
the
mean?
pack, I would say, as far as being able to change vocal tones like fairly flawlessly.
Yeah. Like at the drop of a dime.
Like it's
like
almost
Nicki's monster verse.
It's damn near. It's
Put
damn
Thug
near.
in there too.
Huh?
I put Thug in there too.
Yeah.
Thug,
Okay.
Thug does that. Uses his voice is like an instrument
For sure.
on the,
For
on
sure.
the record.
But he has.
Even though it's tuned, but he's still.
Well, no, I don't care about that. Thug is amazing to me. So I don't want to sound. What I was gonna say. He has less gears. I'll put it that way. Like
Okay.
Kendrick
I can see that.
and Nicki have 6 gears. Thug can go the same speed, but he's only got maybe 4 gears. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
I agree.
don't want to
No,
sound
I get- I
disrespectful
agree
to
with
Thug.
that.
No, that's not
Thug.
disrespect.
Yeah.
I get what you mean by that. But yeah, I'm like you. I'm fulfilled with the album, and I know it's only gonna get better as I keep listening.
I got to get this in
This
the
is
car.
something that I am gonna. It's not a one and done album for me.
Nah.
I need to hear them instruments.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Dog, I was playing around with different headphones. Like, nah. I need the beats for this. Nah,
Tell me who else dropped.
Tory tried to sneak something out there.
Oh, that's fine. That's the Lucy, right?
Post Malone dropped the single.
For real?
Yeah, with Roddy Ricch.
Is it good?
Yeah, y'all.
I didn't hear it.
Y'all macking.
Huh?
I know you. You slacking on your macking.
Yeah.
Fam,
There was one album to
that was the
listen to.
point.
Kendrick,
But that's
Kendrick
the-
just kept niggas off their iPhone.
Yes, that
Listen.
was the whole point. Like
That's funny,
I saw Tory announce, "Yo, new music dropping tonight." I was like, "Yo, that's dope. I'm gonna listen to it, but it ain't gonna be about Saturday, Sunday though, bro."
Word.
Sorry.
At best.
Man, hip hop froze, yo. Stop it.
Yeah.
You could feel that shit in your home. You could feel that shit. Hip hop froze. Everybody
Anticipation.
stopped.
This was a moment. Everybody was waiting for
People
this.
were like Thursday ready. You know what I'm saying? Like sitting by their phone, listening to the whole discography.
That was me.
like,
That was
yeah.
me. Yo, I got a whole Kendrick playlist of about maybe 120. I was just running records,
That's some other shit, yo.
just prepping myself.
When you get the whole world on standby, waiting it's like some old school shit. Like if you could pre-order it, I would have pre-ordered. I guess you probably
I
couldn't.
talked to one of my peoples in LA. He was like, "Yo, this shit's like a holiday out here."
I'm sure.
He was like, "Yo, everything is stopped. This is all we waiting for."
Yeah, the impact of certain dudes, yo, man. It's good to see.
Yeah.
It is good to watch. You gotta feel that.
It must be a feeling, yo.
for him and the team, his team.
Meanwhile, he over in Africa somewhere.
Dog, for
Chilling.
anybody.
Or he made me want to go Ghana. I gotta go to Ghana and see Kendrick. For real, I gotta see what's going on.
Nah, just to have the world on your ass, pause, like that's dope.
And
No
then,
bullshit.
like you said, to go to Ghana to celebrate is even something that you don't see everyone else be doing. Fallon and you know what I mean, SNL and whatever.
Very Kendricky.
Yeah.
Yo, in hindsight, man, everything about this was Kendricky. Who put that marketing budget in their pocket? They ain't market shit.
Not at all. He didn't.
They didn't do shit.
Didn't need to.
Right to the pocket.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. I'm going to announce it all on my website.
Custom pajamas him and his wife got on up there. They ain't no cheap shit.
That was the whole marketing budget right there.
No, I'm joking. But I'm just saying, the power in that.
For real. That's like
See, that's when you know you really him. Remember I said there's a like that. That's a him that could just. I don't gotta market shit.
Give me my deep fake video. I'm gonna drop my heart. That's not gonna be on this album.
Let's go before that.
My letter.
I'm gonna drop my letter on my website, and then go quiet for months.
talk about a dream for a label or an exec.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to do anything. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
look at
saying?
his
Like,
wardrobe budget.
Same as mine's.
That nigga album release was in Ghana. That's dope. That's dope. No bullshit. That's some fly shit.
Look at these guys, man. This guy is sick. And I hate to break it to you guys. From the sound of this album, we ain't about to hear from this nigga no time soon.
Enjoy this.
Hey, you thought this 5 years was long?
Uh-huh.
Hell no. He about to baby Keem you
I was
niggas
about
to
to-
death.
And he about to get married.
He's married.
They said fiance.
No, that's his wife. I
say
think.
wife.
Well, I don't know.
I'm just saying, but it's baby time.
And baby time though. That's what I was getting ready to say. If you
about to
see when he
enjoy
dropped
your
the
life.
album cover, that's how he even said y'all have a second child. That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, yo, y'all know nothing. I love an artist that could just not let you know shit. I let you know what's about my life when I want you to know it. We don't do the blogs. We don't do none of that shit.
And
This is
to
how
have
you
this
find out.
much fucking impact. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
dope. That shit is amazing.
yeah. I love that cover.
This is one of the best covers
I can't believe you changed
seen
that. It's
I just
blasphemy.
wanted a simple cover. That's all. There's not, I just made something simple.
That's
Just-
simple.
I just changed the cover.
Nice extra, yo. Job well done.
Yeah.
Amazing project.
Sorry, all y'all who was coming to me looking for some hate. Sorry.
Why they wanted you to hate?
They wanted because of my take on the heart. So they wanted me to hate this too. Yo, that was you got to say that was mid, and the album is mid, and
I
all this
seen
is
a
mid.
nigga out there, 2-pack of ass. You ain't got to hear jokes. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't even think I ever did a review for To Pimp a Butterfly, actually. I avoided that shit like a plague.
That was the review.
Nah, that was too healthy for me. That was.
You have to go back and listen to it. There's some shit on there.
Man, every time
All
I
Right
try,
is on
I be
there.
like,
Yeah, Mortal Man's on there. Mortal Man. Or,
Mortal Man's on
yeah, so
It's my record on there.
you and I like both of them shits too.
It's a couple. Like I said, it's a few records. Just overall, I don't fuck with that album though.
I love that album.
This is the one that ended with
Tupac.
the poem, right?
No, the
Yeah,
Tupac.
they was preaching that. Yeah, no, this the one. You cannot make me go back to this. I'm not going back to this. There's a certain shit that's just too healthy, but I don't know if we get this without this.
No, you don't.
You don't.
We don't.
You don't at all.
You absolutely don't.
We don't. And I'm like I'm clear. I'm the minority in that.
No, well, yeah.
I'm very clear. I'm the
In what?
minority in how I feel about To Pimp a Butterfly.
But it's not a small minority though.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I don't go around talking to people about the things I don't like.
Well, sometimes.
Not in real life.
Oh, right.
Only because I'm paid to do it. Here. But in real life, I don't do it. But this album,
Ish, how'd you feel
Chef's
about it, man?
kiss.
You've been kind of quiet. Did you listen to it all?
I ain't hear the whole thing.
Okay.
I probably heard about 8 songs.
I'm kind of curious, like, as a Kendrick non-fan.
here at Mother I Sober, because I was
Nah, I
throwing
heard
my
about-
hat
I-
around the car.
I heard of some.
Slam
few
the
of the
phone
songs.
down through the hat.
Yeah. If I could have gave him a standing ovation at that moment, I would have.
In the car.
So
Yeah.
I feel you.
How many times you hear an audio project make you cry? Like a song. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not a movie. But it is. All right, my bad. You were saying.
No, it's cool. I like some of the tracks. And I like most of the lyrics. Actually, I'm never saying he not lyrically inclined. He's a poet.
Yeah,
a good poet.
Yeah,
an exceptional poet. I'm talking about musically and sonically. Sometimes they don't make a marriage, and so I think when you're talking about music, it's supposed to make you feel a certain way. You're supposed to be easy listening. It's music.
So this is basically you're saying this is more of the heart for you. Because I feel like that was your review of the heart.
No. That was my review of the heart. With this particular, I heard a bunch of the songs. I liked some of them. A couple of them really wasn't for me. But again, I ain't get through the whole thing yet. So, but musically, a lot of the beats be dope. I like the beat on the heart. I just don't think the lyrics and the beat matched. I like the lyrics on the heart. I didn't think that they made a good marriage. So lyrically, if you write the word, like I said, he looked at the lyrics first.
Right.
When you look at the lyrics first, or even Alex pulling up the lyrics on paper, how do you deny what he's saying? The nigga is saying shit that anybody from an inner city urban area has experienced, and some of us have experienced it firsthand in our own households. So you can't deny what he's saying on the songs. But that don't necessarily mean because he's spitting some dope fly shit that it makes a good song. Joe, one of favorite rappers on paper. I don't like Joe's beat selection for a lot of songs.
And they don't like you.
I know. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm not being a hater. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying when it comes to music, how do I...
You said it.
Like Ja Rule. I'm not comparing Ja Rule to Kendrick. What I'm saying is Ja Rule is good listening. Niggas love Ja Rule songs. I'm not saying that Ja is the same bag as Kendrick, but what I'm saying is musically, you could cut on some Ja Rule shit and really be entertained and be pleased. You're not going to get the same feeling that you get when you hear Kendrick, but everybody not looking for that feeling all the time.
You think Ja could beat Kendrick in a versus?
Never.
Yes.
It might.
I'm gonna say yes.
It might. So that's not a, it ain't an easy win.
No.
I say no too.
It's not an easy win. Depends on who the audience is. It definitely is very, very heavily dependent upon who the audience is. Because especially if you get a lot of females in that audience, Ja's gonna.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a horrible matchup.
Yeah.
It's a horrible
I'm just saying.
No one wants to see that match.
Nobody's.
I was just
answering.
answering.
Or versus-
It's fine. Wait. So we're clear.
What's happening?
Cause y'all like to say y'all little slick shit, little off mic like this. Y'all like to do that a lot. Parks was being slick off mic because he's a coward.
I'm not a coward. I don't want to watch verses really anymore.
But you said that before.
It's the versus this weekend. You're not gonna watch it?
No, and I love both of those acts.
But Parks had said this before and watched verses.
That's true. That is true. I'm probably not going to watch this one. Though. I haven't watched one in a very long time.
This one I don't think is available like the rest of them. I don't think this is on Insta Live. See, look, subscribe to Triller's Past Fight. No.
And that's probably part of the problem too. I get the paywall shit, get your bread, but no.
And this isn't the matchup that would get me.
I was about to say that.
Do that. And I'm not against paywall. I pay for everything.
No, I was about to say that. I was about to be like, yo, this right here is not really going to get.
But the problem with the paywall in this particular instance, and this is not a knock to Triller, I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that, but you got to give me more than one thing every 6 months. Like, I'm not going to pay a subscription for something that...
Yeah, I'm paying a monthly subscription. I'm here for the verses, and yet you give me the verses down, and another one is until August or something.
Yeah, like...
Yeah,
no.
I get what you're saying.
No.
Make it worth it.
Yeah.
Anybody watching this?
No.
No, right?
No.
Versus was amazing for its time and its place. Saved the world.
I think it's still dope if they
I
could
still
get.
love it.
I think it's still dope if they can get people that people want to see.
Well, there's a problem with that now.
I think it's hard for them to really get to that. I don't know if it's a monetary thing or what.
I'm pretty sure. You see what they said when they tried to do 3-6 and Bone.
Yeah.
You know, y'all are asking for headliner money because people think the money's there now.
Sure.
Well, the money is there now. And they're doing, like, not arenas, but, what the...
Theaters. They're doing
Theaters.
theaters. Yeah.
So, there's money.
So money is there.
Could be.
On both ends. There's streaming money and there's concert money and there's concessions. There's all that shit. So, yeah.
Y'all talking about a lot of other people's money.
Nah, I was talking about.
Just say how much money is where.
Yeah, I was talking about
I'm
the
just
art
saying.
piece. Like I don't know enough of Cypress Hill's catalog to even want to watch a versus with Cypress. I'm an Onyx guy because I grew up in the 90s, but I don't know enough of Cypress Hill's catalog. So for me, it wouldn't be something that I would just rush to.
Cypress Hill's got a lot of shit.
They might. I said I don't know enough of it.
I wasn't leaving Kendrick to discuss this.
Yeah, fair.
Right.
Let's get back to Kendrick. Topic at hand.
Why he take that girl keys in the argument? Why niggas
So she
always
walking today, nigga.
I'm probably the last person to talk about. And then y'all ever took the keys? Everybody took the keys before. Stop,
I
yo.
did in college.
Everybody took the
never took the
keys.
I did in college.
And she said, come on, I gotta work. And you said, nigga, fuck your job.
No, everyone hasn't. I've never done that.
I did it in college.
A lot of people have done it. That's what I mean, Ice.
Oh, okay. Words mean things, Joe.
This is fucking guy over here.
I was thinking.
So what was the most dramatic of your arguments?
I don't know. I gotta think on that. I don't know. I ain't like
Never
storm
bust
out-
no windows, no nothing.
No. Hell no.
Key the car?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Fuck, I'm gonna kill a car for.
I bust a window.
Hit her sneakers?
No.
You did that too?
Hit her sneakers? You don't want to know all the shit that I You don't want to know all the shit I did.
That's some weirdo shit. I did it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Toxic days.
His sneakers?
In my 20s.
Yo, I did the ignorant shit. I was in college. I took, like, you know, you a sucker ass nigga if you take the shit back that you bought.
Oh, man.
That's corny. So I took some of the halves of the sneakers, bitch. You want to rock me?
Wait, you took one sneaker?
Oh my God.
Bitch, you won't wear these? No bullshit.
You left her with one sneaker, Matt.
Did I?
How many?
Some good ones. Some Air Maxes, some good shit.
Still
No,
talking about it.
I might have took some shit back.
Little
Like,
Air Max 95s and all. You want?
I've definitely done
You
that.
don't
Just one of them, though.
Yeah, you won't be dating with my shit.
Yo, do you know that men have to learn that?
What?
Men have to learn that it's a sucker move to
take
take
this
back
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
what you
Absolutely, that's corny.
Yeah.
That's hard.
You don't know that at the time.
bought. Yeah, but you have to go out and get that
You
information.
being petty.
No,
you
you
hurt
just-
and
No, we don't got no.
mad or whatever. You being petty.
We don't have no fathers. Your father be like, boy, if you don't, we don't got none. Give me that shit. For real, son. That's real. Look, I knew it was sucker shit to take the items back. But I was like, all right, I'm going to learn you one real quick.
Took them anyway.
No, I just took one of the 4 or 5 pairs of sneakers. Some VS Speakers. Remember VS Speakers was the shit?
I remember.
Corey remembers.
No, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in my head down memory lane.
Give me one via. Keep speaker. I'm taking these, nigga. You crazy? This was like 200.
I want to say I got a. I want to
In
say
the 90s?
Oh no, I can't say.
Man.
I want to say I got a great, but they'll take it the wrong way.
Oh man. That's funny, son.
Why niggas was toxic like that?
Crazy.
Anyways, come on.
Took the keys.
Kendrick said it. Watch me get in trouble.
He said a lot of shit on there that people may potentially
They gonna act
cancel.
like- they
him
gonna
for.
act like they
he
ain't
told
here.
y'all on the second record. Cancel culture ain't real. He said it.
See why I'm going to Ghana?
If you could come back thinking that.
He's right though.
He's right.
Yes and no. It's an argument to be had to the niggas that they've affected. Tell the baby that.
The baby is still getting a lot of money.
I'm just saying, but they put him in a place for a period of months where he didn't get no spanky based on some shit he said.
I argue that he did that.
How?
I don't think they did anything to him. As an entertainer, it is your
I'm
job
not
to
just
appeal.
See, now you take
All right, forget it.
elsewhere. I'm saying that as a result of somebody, quote unquote, boycotting him, that's what we
Canceling him.
attribute
That's
to
what it
cancel culture. So yeah, he did what they used to boycott him. I'm just saying we definitely have a responsibility. But what I'm saying is they were allowed to take away his ability to feed himself.
And that's not true, which is why I say that Kendrick is correct. Because he can still feed himself.
Explain.
And he's still feeding himself. It may not be at the same level as
No,
when
they
he
let him
had
off
all of the
punishment.
support in the universe.
They let him off punishment.
Yeah.
Then
They had
that's-
to go issue the statement and say, all right, he played right with us. He's good now.
Yeah. I apologize, boss. And now you off punishment. You go back outside.
They turned his water back on.
I don't know enough about the situation and what was done behind the scenes. So I can't speak to that. All I can say is he clearly is making a living for himself.
I mean, we can see.
Aisha just told me he dropped some records.
Yeah, he just dropped some
No,
records.
we did, but we had a whole pod about when the community came out and said, "Okay, he's acceptable again."
He
And
came
then,
met
and
with
then
us, it's
Rolling
okay.
Loud gave the nigga a 16 city tour or something, 8 city tour, whatever it was. After
See,
he
the problem-
made amends.
This is the problem. It's too many departments. It's too many different departments in cancel culture.
True.
That's what my problem is. Because I think that what we're talking about is a bad example because the cancel culture that I watched grow was we're digging up old footage and tweets and clips from people no matter when they were. Whether you were 12 years old,
They still do it.
14 years old. Yeah, and then they push those to the forefront and wow, we can't support this person.
True.
In this case, it's like in real time that kind of happened. So,
But
I
we've
mean, I
seen-
guess that's cancel culture, but it's different from.
We've seen people lose a bag, might not have lost all.
But man,
their bag.
people have lost. Drea lost her bag, her Fenty bag. Rihanna dropped it quick.
No, what's the name? Lost a bag.
Man, people lost their
Kevin
bags.
Hart lost his bag when they went back and found some shit for him. He couldn't host, what was it, the Oscars, the Grammys, one of them?
Oscars, yeah.
Yo, but see, oh my God, that's part of business.
True. That's true.
It's also part of business. Mad people lose bags, lose opportunities, and the shit just don't really be highlighted. My other problem with cancel culture is that it's like another weapon against us because we be really the only ones highlighted.
That's true.
And literally affected by it. Did y'all see? That was Charles Barkley on the Pivot,
Yes, I saw it.
where he said the same thing that I
shit was
say
amazing.
about
He did.
the language and dog whistling and the terms and shock jock and how it's used and who it's used to.
I think some of the white guys say some of the exact same thing that I say, and they're considered experts. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a second now. Why do you call me controversial, outspoken? I'm saying the same thing that these other guys are saying, but to me, they use those code words when they're saying stuff like that. And that always makes me laugh. I says, I don't think I'm controversial. Like I say, I saw somebody say exactly what I said yesterday, today, but you throw those code words at me, but I just laugh about it because, like I say, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be a straight shooter. That's what's really important. I think television is so powerful.
The gist of what he was saying. It's not the entire clip.
No, the question was, how does he feel about the tag or the label of him being controversial?
Yeah.
And he said that he don't really feel that he's controversial. He feels that he can say the exact same thing as another commentator or another sports analyst. They're looked at as an expert. He's looked at as the controversial quote unquote guy.
Yeah.
Kind of same shit with Stephen A. Smith. But Stephen A. Smith gets a little more irate in his takes, so that adds a little bit of a...
It's the Tom Brady,
Stephen A. is
Des
not looked
Bryant
at as
shit.
controversial
It's
at
the
all.
same
to me.
shit.
You said what?
You don't think so?
At all.
Really?
At all.
Stephen A?
Not at all.
He might be the most controversial.
No.
In public opinion? Right now?
I don't know about that.
How is he controversial?
He's loud, but I don't know if he's controversial.
He says a whole bunch of shit that starts controversy. The whole Kyrie shit. He just said that Harden's performance yesterday or 2 days ago should be investigated. That's controversial. I mean, it's opinion.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I do. When you start saying that I need to be investigated based on my performance, you are opening up a whole different bag, almost as if saying I threw the game or I had something invested in potentially performing badly.
See, but that's performative for me. And I think it's received as him being performative, which is why there would never be an investigation opened up on something like
I'm
that.
not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that's a
Charles
provocative
Barkley is
statement.
controversial. For sure. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Stephen A. get up there and speak to the topic at hand and often comes up with it. Charles Barkley will totally go off script with something that's controversial. Charles Barkley will have the opinion that the network he got to go have a meeting with in the back. And that's happened before, like a lot.
Back in the day, yeah.
So that's controversial. I'm controversial. Like when I get on a mic, like people might not know what's coming out. And I disagree with that, but fine. Stephen A is just great and performative, and it's a lot of other words.
I agree with that.
I don't see controversy from him. That's
Not
just me.
too often.
All right.
Even with the Kyrie, every broadcaster has their people that they get their point, their person, they stick to that person. We on you now.
This is what I'm saying. As in
Kyrie was that with Stephen A. Durant was that with Stephen A.
Yeah, like
he's had his
controversy,
moments.
the root word controversy, mad other outlets are now starting to comment on what you said because it sparked a rise in a bunch of people. That's the root of controversy, no?
I don't see
saying?
a whole bunch of other outlets talking about
Absolutely.
things that Stephen A. says.
Absolutely. Tons. We talked about it, mad other sports people talked about it. They talked about it on like D.L. Hewley, mad other like black platforms would be talking about that shit. That's not true.
Nothing for me that's original from Stephen A. Smith. But I mean, we off here.
Yeah, it's cool.
Pardon
So
me.
I don't think he will get canceled, Kendrick, for his
Kendrick's not getting
Never.
canceled.
No, he's not getting canceled.
He already
in a
ain't
zillion
dropping for
years.
another 8 years. What y'all about to do?
He's not getting canceled.
No, he will. Never.
But boy, did he say a lot. I can't wait to go digest that again, pause.
word.
I didn't know that, Alex, I had no idea that you were a celebrity. Oh, Alex is not here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why he's celebrity.
why is this up there?
Said, fuck you niggas, I'm out.
Word. He had to go get some Arby's.
Is there any more music we need to get to? No, right?
I didn't get anything else.
No, there's no one.
You ain't hear the nobody heard the single.
What single?
Post Malone.
Post Malone
no.
and Roddy Rich.
I'll play it if y'all. I can give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You
Let's
guys-
Let's see what some Posty is sounding like. His album is dropping. All right, he's got me.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Came on.
Yeah, sounds like Post.
Yeah, it does.
I'll take it.
Yeah, they have
Furthering my belief that something's going on back there.
Yep.
14 song album.
12 Carat Toothache.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the last joint, right?
What?
His last album on it.
With the label,
Label.
right? Well, we don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Might not be.
I don't know, and they
Maybe.
won't tell us.
Yeah, it might be. I think that's the crux of the beef.
I hate when they let me know there's something going on back there, and then they don't update me.
Word. Don't tell me nothing.
Yeah, god damn it. All right, so what else? What else we got?
Like I said, the Baby dropped 2 records. One featuring Pooh Shiesty, one featuring Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if this is a hair themed project or something, because one record is called Bonnet and the other record is called The Wig. So it could be nothing. It could be something. You know, these artists, they always try to connect their shit all together or something. So I have no clue. But he dropped 2 records. I didn't particularly like him too much. But it could be because Kendrick dropped, and I really just don't want to hear anything else right now.
That's where I'm at. I'm
I
cool.
did give him a listen this morning, and I just went right back to the Kendrick album.
I'm not pressing play on anything else for a good week.
Well, that's my next statement, right? Like, how hard is it for the next guy to come out now?
Next week, people will be ready for something else. I think.
And not for nothing, everybody's not gonna fuck with this Kendrick album.
I think next week's gonna be quiet too. These rappers ain't got that much control. It's the label saying, "Yo, it's this many people going in their phone next week too to get that album."
Yeah.
If you want the time to yourself,
Makes sense.
just wait a second.
From a business
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah. These ain't the artists in control. Yeah, I don't think a bunch of niggas get froggy next week.
Yeah. Normally, I've made the argument of it's a good time to drop with a superstar because your shit is on the same page. This is one of those times where I don't think it is. Just because of the amount of digestion people have to do with a Kendrick project.
Well, that's why I think part of that is flawed because
It
a lot of
depends on who
people,
the artist is.
yeah, but most of them that have that type of demand, well, a lot of them anyway, not most, they are gonna retain the attention for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, they might go in there and see your shit and even cop it, but are they gonna listen to it thoroughly like they would if this megastar didn't drop? Probably not.
Not just the mega stardom. I think it's just he's so introspective. And again, a lot of that shit be a deeper level of poetry that you really got to listen to a bunch of times to really grasp and ingest what he's trying to say or the message that he's trying to convey. I think it take a little longer to get it. You gotta listen to the shit more.
Also, he checks a lot of boxes too. Like, if you're an underground rap fan, you like Kendrick Lamar. If you are a pop music fan, you like Kendrick Lamar. If you are an R&B fan, you probably like Kendrick Lamar. Like, it's too many boxes to check on top of the complexity of the music and the lyrics that it's difficult to be anybody else in these couple weeks around him.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I just checked the release
Whereas
calendar.
if it's a pop record, say Post Malone, we'll use him as an example. If he drops, there's a lot of people that are gonna be like, that's not really for me, but so and so dropped. I'm gonna get that though.
Yeah, I just checked the release calendar for the next month just to see.
Yeah.
And Post Malone is June 3rd, and there's nobody before that. That's him and Rod Wave are dropping that day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rod's dropping.
Yes.
Damn.
Pushed it.
Oh, okay.
He did.
Yeah, he pushed it. Here's a silly question for you guys: who has
Sure.
more influence, Kodak or Lil Baby?
Influence? I would say
Lil Baby, I think.
I would say Kodak.
I'm saying Kodak in terms of influence.
I guess
And I'm saying Kodak too.
Yeah, he's
what
more
what influence on whom though?
just culture.
Yeah.
He's always in the media
This
for something good or something bad.
this Kendrick project was he completed the. Oh, I'm bad with my shapes, but Kendrick now has put him on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
There's Future that's put him on a pedestal. Cole has put him on a pedestal.
True.
And Drake puts him on a pedestal. And Wayne.
Not bad niggas to be putting you up there. It's a nice 5.
Yeah. But a lot of them have also put Baby on.
Yeah, I was going to say,
a pedestal,
outside of Kendrick, they've all done the same with Lil Baby.
Kendrick's edition is a huge one for me.
That's
And his presence
no
on
question.
this album.
That's
His presence on this album is felt. He almost felt necessary. And it really made me stop and appreciate Kodak in a greater way. And I was already on that because he almost lost his life. So
I fuck with
I didn't
See
want to
that-
take that for granted.
So those things are what I say he has a bigger impact. Because like one week you'll see him giving out mad food and turkeys at Christmas to mad people in Miami. He was going door to door, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like going door to door with mad shit, giving out shit, and then a month later he in the shootout. You get what I'm saying? So I think the impact that he has versus Lil Baby, who kind of be relatively quiet socially, that I know of. I don't see him all over the place like I see Kodak.
I'm putting Cardi with Kodak influence.
Playboy Cardi.
no Cardi B.
Cardi B.
She blew up off of.
I'm just I'm just asking. Could be.
No, Cardi B.
Okay.
Like Kodak.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, you're saying that Kodak influence?
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Or impact.
Meg with the
Got you.
boat.
Got you. Yes, with the driving the
And
boat.
that's the question. That's why I asked the question to whom, because I feel like Lil Baby is probably more impactful in terms of people listening to it. To the fans, maybe has a bigger impact, but Kodak is probably more impactful to other artists.
Socially, too. I think its impact socially is bigger.
Yeah, I think so too. I do. I think Lil Baby is just more popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Musically,
that's probably
yeah,
it. I think he's just more popular.
And I don't want to say just like that's a slight because he's that.
No, he's him.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, but when I hear the word just, it's like don't put just with.
Like a little.
Yeah, don't just. I'm not just anything. Yeah, that's all I had for that. I'm just getting my random thoughts out from this album.
That's a good question.
That's it. Yeah, I was shocked to hear Kodak that much on the project. I think you said the same thing.
yeah.
I saw the feature,
But then you gotta respect it.
and then you start hearing him on his interludes and shit he's not credited on. I'm like, oh, he's really was a part of this.
Yeah, you gotta respect
Which
it.
is dope.
Well, Alex is back now, so we can get into his
Alex,
virality.
you're a starer.
Celebrity.
Who would have known mozzarella sticks would have done all that?
You him.
I'm not him. I'm Alex.
Yeah.
/
Him.
There
I'm
you go.
informed that you went viral, so we can let our audience know instead of just making personal jokes to you that no one gets. What happened?
Break it down for us.
Yeah, man. We, me and Devon Sorrell, my podcast host on the Need to Know podcast, we did a callback from a Patreon episode, and we were doing a running joke on Arby's. We were joking that I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't never seen nobody in there. Is it
Arby's
legit?
don't be looking lit.
No, I don't.
Is it legit? So it was a callback to, let's try it, let's see what happens. And I didn't know this many people felt this way about Arby's.
You up there eating like
I used to go to
African savage.
Arby's for breakfast when I used to work at Sears or something.
Because that was the only thing that they had probably right there.
Right
They had an
there.
Arby's in Jersey City?
Yes. In Newport Mall.
I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't know that. I've never seen an Arby's.
You think Jersey City is like a third world country, right?
I mean, they got an Arby's.
I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with Arby's history. So.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody is.
Either.
That's why I didn't think they had one in Jersey City.
Honestly.
All right, so you went viral talking about Arby's.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
Like we're doing now.
We can bleep this out, though.
We
can bleep
were on
Arby's.
Patreon. You feel me? So we didn't.
Yo, that's over with, dog.
Dogs,
I guess.
I've told y'all before, bro. There's no such thing as a paywall, and it's gonna stay behind a paywall.
Yeah, that's
If it's on the internet, it's out.
And y'all them dudes.
Not on the dark web.
Yes, it is.
They down there doing all types of shiesty shit.
Facts.
You can access it and still
How
see
you
it.
know, yo? How you know?
I don't know.
You over there selling pumping up NFTs. Def Jam listen to the shit out your dumb ass.
Yeah, what y'all think about homeboy drawing up Marilyn Monroe and selling it for $175 million?
That's what he did?
One time for the scammers, man.
Listen. You can't
Warhol.
You can't knock her.
Oh.
You came in with a bang. You said Basquiat ain't shit. Expound.
I didn't say any of that.
Nah, expound on that. I was letting you get your shit off earlier.
No, but that's
go ahead.
That's a good.
If you started, I might set it off with you. I might follow up with you.
Them niggas gonna jump the shit
Have
out.
I ever run? Have I ever run in that situation? See what I mean? With the things you take to a microphone.
Listen.
I had the knife.
You started the shit.
I told you get behind me.
You started the shit.
No, I didn't. I just walked in, and my mere presence. Sometimes it just be mere presence and aura.
That's not what happened, but it's cool. But this is a funny thing. Warhol did it. If he didn't do that, it never sells for that amount. Nigga won't pay 50 grand for that shit if he didn't do it.
Who does it does matter.
That's my point. Mm-hmm. If it's really you liking the art, it didn't matter who did it.
No, Basquiat might be a scammer. Ish don't want to just jump out there with it, so I'll just go.
Yo,
Basquiat is who's the nigga running around putting up the big doll everywhere?
That's not.
Pause.
Yeah, another one. Yo, another one. And he from Jersey too, I think.
Oh man.
Find out where he's from, because if he's from Jersey, I'm gonna big him up.
Jersey.
It is Jersey, right?
Yo,
Yeah, no, he's the man.
He's the man.
But boy, is he just running around putting up the same thing in different sizes,
Getting that money,
and getting
too.
it off.
Niggas is getting
That's
it for
to
their
be.
houses.
I think that's to be applauded and congratulated, though.
Of course it is, but you got to be stamped by
Jersey
somebody.
City at that.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on who stamps you. And then once the right motherfucker stamps you, then everybody else follows suit and rides dick. That's not life. I mean, yeah, it is life. That's life.
For sure.
That's true.
That is life.
That's life. I'm not disagreeing. But when it comes to
You can't
art,
be mad at life and be a capitalist.
I'm not knocking that. But when it comes to art, you can't knock somebody else's opinion because it's subjective. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't say that somebody else is less knowledgeable or they dumb or their opinion don't matter because they don't like something that you like.
I say that all the time about people.
I know. You wrong.
I don't think that.
We know that. You never think that.
I don't think that. That's not true. But I don't think that here.
That's what I'm saying, though, with regards to art. That's why people, influencers, quote unquote, get paid so much money because they're popular and they have the ability to influence somebody else's fucking decision.
You've just taken our conversation elsewhere. That's that new culture that I won't even acknowledge. Because somebody is popular and has gained an audience in one thing, don't necessarily mean that I'm fucking with whatever, that like they're knowledgeable in the field.
True.
And there's a lot of brands out here that are just going to people because they have an audience.
They just care about the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily, I don't be talking about the influencers or the people that have these real novice-y opinions that are hip-hop based. Like, I like to talk to the people that are experts in a craft or very knowledgeable about whatever we're talking about. But that's the same in sports. Like, I know some people that are adamant, like really into sports and can have the conversation, know all the roster. It's fun to speak to those people, not just the fan that's in the living room watching that. Like, some people just watch
Casual fan.
Yeah, I don't never want to talk to them, those people.
I'm just saying, but with regards to the art, you brought up the Marilyn Monroe that sold for $195 million. That's fly to you.
I mean, the painting is fly.
You're asking me if this is fly?
It's worth
I'm not going to
20
knock nobody
bands.
getting their money.
Nah, never. I want them
He
to
got
get
his money.
all of their spanky. I'm
Yeah, but
talking
the state
about.
gets the money.
Yeah. Well,
That's,
no, whoever
that's fly.
or whoever owns the painting previously because he might have
Yes,
sold that.
that's
And then
true. He
the
might have
person that
sold
sold it.
20 years ago for
Somebody got some money, and I think that's fly.
That's a fact.
there it is.
Do I think that painting is worth that? Of course not. But I mean, I ain't got that money.
The thing is, whoever bought it thinks it is worth it.
Indeed.
That's all. That goes back to
Art is subjective.
our worth value conversation.
True. That is true.
That's all. Whoever paid $195 million for that, that's the worth to them.
What do y'all think about Nike versus StockX? Nike is saying that StockX is producing fake sneakers because they hating.
They're not producing them.
Isn't
resale?
StockX a
It's a
third
resale,
party
it's a resale
vendor, right?
market.
Yeah.
It's a resale market. My take is very
Well, are they
simple.
selling fake sneakers?
They may be
Probably.
selling
They may
them
be.
unbeknownst to them, though.
They have somebody. What happens is they're supposed to be going through this authentication process where they have an expert inspect it
Okay.
to determine if this is an authentic product or a knockoff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been sneakers that have passed authentication that Nike got their hands on and say, "Hey, these is fakes," but y'all okaying them as authentic.
My man, one of my young boys, he a hustler. He get to it. Got his hands in a whole bunch of shit. This is what he told me. I don't know if you can cut it out. He said, Nike made a deal with the warehouses. And so you can't stop the warehouses from really bootlegging your shit because the warehouses are over in other countries. So let's say Nike licenses them to make 1 million pairs of sneakers. What stops them from making 1.2? Nothing. They already on a conveyor belt. They already on the assembly line. Nobody can stop them from making 1.2, 1.3 million pairs of sneakers. So they are technically authentic sneakers made on the same press that Nike is putting them out on or making them on, but they may not be getting stamped by Nike because it was the excess of their 1.2, 1.3 mil. But I heard Nike made the deal behind closed doors to do so to lower the prices down. That's what I heard.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, Ish's friend, who I can't authenticate in any way, shape, or form. But
but that's what he told me. Like, they said that a lot of the bootleg market, it'd be bootleg, but the sneakers really come from the same exact factories, same assembly line, same conveyor belt,
materials.
same everything.
I know a lot of people that buy from StockX. I've never, so I mean, I can't speak to it.
Right.
But Ice, you were saying that you think you're on the side of who in this?
I'm on the side of the consumer. And basically, if Nike releasing, any of these sneaker companies releasing product with such a small supply, you're going to create a resale market in doing so.
A demand.
If the demand is up here, exactly. You're doing this on purpose. If demand is up here.
But they're doing it on purpose to drive people to their shit.
But
not somewhere else.
look, Joe, if I only make 10 pair, the demand is going to be high as hell.
True.
I sold my Nike, sold my 10 pair. But niggas still want it.
True.
You can't buy any more from Nike. I only made 10.
Now
So,
the
yeah,
bootlegger,
now
the
the
bootleggers is like wolves.
Not even a bootlegger.
The resale.
The resale market.
True.
I bought a PlayStation 5, prime example. You still can't walk in the store and buy a PS5 today, and the shit came out over a year and a half ago. But the resale market is eating with PS5s.
True.
If you want one, you're going to pay at least $300 over sticker today to get one.
But even with what Ice is saying, the demand, once the demand is there, the resellers are going to sell them.
Yeah.
But, nigga, it opens up the door for the bootleggers, too.
And the bootleggers.
Because you have a demand for something. When the Salehi Crocs dropped, everybody wanted some.
Fam, that croc went from it was $85.
Ice came in here and said he tried to buy some for his girl. They was
on
$400.
StockX, it was $450, I believe.
He did.
And StockX is people, it's not just bootleg. It's, hey, I was lucky enough to get a pair, but I don't want it. This is a flip.
Yeah. I saw him in the
I
store.
bought this. You could only get them through raffle, those particular Crocs. But I bought this with the sole intention of selling it. Because if I pay $85 for it and I can sell it for $450,
Ta-da.
that's the resale market. So I say I'm on the side of the consumer. Hey, Nike, if y'all want people to buy the shit from y'all, make it where they can buy it from y'all. Stop these stupid ass raffles where nobody wins. Y'all have the capability to make a ton of these shits, but y'all want to keep supply very low.
Because
Let me offer some resistance
business,
here
though.
with you niggas.
I know it's good
No,
business.
for Nike, it's
There
good
we go.
business.
It's great business.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is you can't now complain about what you created the resale market.
I don't think they created it. They did. Nike did not. I think this is I think they were ignorant to just how fruitful the resale market was. And that's kind of what I'm about to say, right? Like, there's too many companies now and men that we have watched go from 0 to billion right before our eyes with this very model. So something that they're seeing with this model is working for the company.
True. Yeah.
Which is not very consumer friendly.
It's not. It's not designed to be consumer friendly. I said I'm on the side of the consumer.
I knew that when they started putting stupid ass raffle things in the sneaker store. I'm like, all right, y'all don't want me to come in, then.
But it keeps the buzz. It keeps the buzz.
And not only that, that was there. Yo, niggas was getting killed. Niggas was fighting
in DC. They was killing people.
And yeah, so that was to keep that low. That was their way of trying to. And you got to fight with the bots.
And you got high fashion now that has come and merged in with urban casual brands and people. Like, there's a lot to combat against. So if I'm a company, I maybe want to keep my shit kind of tight with some exclusivity. And especially if I'm seeing something on the back end that's supporting that. I would be mad at what the resale market is doing with my shit. Read this, John. Let's see. Nike said that StockX is diluting its trademarks while using them to heavily market NFTs, drawing consumers who know the brand and then benefit financially.
Can't be mad at StockX for doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, but I don't want you to do it with my shit.
You can't control that.
I can try to. It's mine.
No, it's not yours. Once you sell it, it's not yours. So once I bought it, once I bought it for $100, I can jump on a platform that allows me to sell it for $300.
To get to your point, you totally skipping mine. I'm talking about long before it gets to the customer that purchased it that wants to do the flip.
I'm not knocking Nike.
Before it gets there, as Nike, I'm trying to control this. I have the deals with the warehouses. I have the deals with the stores. I already put Foot Action or whoever out of business. Don't misquote me, but they put a lot of you sneaker stores out of business.
It was Foot Action.
They pulled their accounts, stopped servicing y'all. Clearly, they've switched up how they were doing things in the recent years. And that's just from me being an onlooker. Like, I'm not really a sneaker head guy. But then what was the point I was making?
I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. What I'm saying is this. But what I'm saying is this. Cool. Nike has the pulse of
y'all
the
saying
market.
there's nothing you could do, and I'm saying if you're dumb, you're going to try, right?
As a consumer, I think that they should try because, even with concert tickets, they're doing the same kind of similar thing. Resellers.
You kind of did what?
You got to take the good with the bad. So as we say, the gig is the gig. So Nike is putting a stop limit on how many pieces they are creating of something, thereby increasing the demand because everybody can't get them. So when everybody can't get them, same thing in the real estate market. Now your shit gonna sell at a premium because nobody could get them. So if I got a pair and I paid $100, $220 box price, if somebody that really want them want to give me $500, I'm gonna sell them. Now there's a market for that.
There's that value worth shit again.
And that's where Amazon and all these companies, they basically bought buyer to seller and made a marriage, and they take a piece out the middle. So that's what StockX is doing. Yo, somebody got sneakers over here. I'm going to sell them at a premium, and I'm going to take a piece out the middle. It's the same shit. If Nike didn't do the limited supply, there would be no reason for a StockX.
And that was my point. And the way StockX market themselves is saying you can guarantee that it's authentic through us.
I understand what y'all was saying.
Oh. I'm on the side of both.
I'm on the side of the consumer.
I'm positive that Nike would like to do what I think Mercedes did. Like,
explain.
Mercedes saw what was going on and what y'all was doing out there with them G-Wagons and what y'all was paying in that market. I think they learned about that in real time and quickly put a caboot on it with what they were producing and how I think it's Mercedes that is at the top of everybody having to go and put extra money to go get a Mercedes.
You think that?
1,000%.
I don't think that. I think this is my No. That's your opinion. I think that the supply
Mercedes ain't gonna keep watching you niggas run out there and pay $200,000 for some shit that we make. So now we just gonna make less of them and we up in the price.
But it don't help you long term in a financial standpoint.
If I'm putting an extra 60 and 80 grand on these factory cars, how is it not helping me?
Because you selling a million less cars. Hold up. If I could sell 1 million cars at $150,000, it's not going to benefit me if I could sell 200,000 at 200 grand.
You
they thinking in a macro sense.
I don't know that because you have to go produce 1 million cars to sell them.
Sure.
If I only have to produce 200 cars and I could charge 20x on each car, why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I do that?
But even with that being said, Mercedes ain't really marking up the bump on all of them cars. A lot of them is third party too. My man and them bought Mercedes brand new G-Wagons and they paid sticker. They ordered them a year ago, but they paid sticker.
Oh, then I'm not talking about those people.
I know. I'm saying.
I'm not talking about anybody that ordered their car because you'll pay the regular price and you're going to sit on the waiting list.
It's the material. The raw material coming from all over the countries, all over the world, is in scarce supply, i.e. the chips and all that shit. That's why they put the stop on that. They didn't make no 2022s. If you ain't ordered a 2022 last year, you didn't get one.
But that's my point, Ish. And with the chip shortage, no, y'all not going to produce 1 million cars.
No, you can't. That's what I'm saying. The actual.
And I'm saying that I'm sure Nike would like to be in that same spot to whereas it's too many niggas out here that can just make the sneaker. They could just fake this sneaker. Mad people can make a sneaker
a fake one
way faster than you could fake a G-Wagon.
Yeah,
of course.
So they're gonna have a harder time putting a kabush on it.
I think they just limit them on purpose to create the buzz.
Yeah, they want the buzz.
And so the next one dropping, I'm gonna be first. I'm gonna get that one. I remember it was a Jordan coming out damn near every other week for a while, and the line was down the fucking block. It would be Jordan 1s in this color, then Jordan 3s in this color, then Jordan 5s in this color, and the line was down the street.
The line is just online now. It's still dropping like that. Now they just got them with these raffles, with the sneakers app, shit like that. You see people posting they L's. Oh, you didn't get them. Or oh, I got them. Every weekend, every time a new Nike Jordan or something.
Your cousin. Every time he missed one, he cursed Nike out on Instagram.
But that's advertisement for Nike.
I agree.
That's people wanting to say, yo, let me try to get a pair.
I'm gonna get the next one.
I'm gonna get the next one. Sure. So yeah, they are.
You know they're serious about it. They sued Lil Nas X ass. Hey, get that little devil Jordan out of here, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the fuck you think you're doing? You're not dropping. Is that a bundle package?
Yo.
Yeah, no, they mean business.
All that shit is terrible for the consumer. The reseller market.
And that,
but I'm on the side of both of them.
I don't even think the resale market is terrible for the consumer because I can't get it nowhere else. If I want it that bad and I have the money to get it, even if I'm paying a markup, I got what I wanted.
And honestly speaking, on the psychology side, would I really even want it if it wasn't this rare? Niggas be trying to wag they dick. Like, I got some shit that nobody else could get.
With certain items.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
PS5,
Yo,
I don't
listen,
think that's the case.
We saying this, but I ran around to about 9 stores
To
looking
find
for
some
some
Air
Air
Force
Force Ones the other day, and that was a headache.
Yeah.
That was a hassle.
So I'm on the phone with Joe. He like, yo, I'm trying to get on some Air Force Ones. I said, yo.
Fucking white girls.
Give me a 9. He's like, all right. Dog, I went to the mall by me, and they had them, but a couple days later, but it was a minute to get to them shits. And that's the thing. They used to do these with Air Force Ones a couple summers ago. Maybe 8-9 years ago.
This is real bad out here now.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
So then I get to the store to get the Air Force Ones. Of course, they got a 9 because what adult wears a size 9? So they have Ish's 9. And
ridiculous, yo. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, can we take a minute to think about that?
Fuck you wearing a 9 for?
Honestly,
you're a grown ass man.
As an adult,
what's your point?
You should at least just get a 10. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, you should just wear extra socks, nigga. This is crazy.
First off,
who wears a 9?
Air Force Ones run big. I wear 9.5, 10 in most sneakers. Fam, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas
on it. Y'all heard me put the half on it.
This is crazy,
yo, this is nuts.
Yo, you need a
I never knew this about you.
I don't.
You do, yo.
I never knew that about
That
you.
what?
I won't hold you.
Why would you?
Non-sneaker.
Why would you know I what type of sneaker?
Yeah, just don't try.
Hey yo.
He gives that false impression because he runs around talking about he's 6'3" and shit, but we don't think you wear a size 9 as a nigga that's 6'3". Yo, I'm 6'3" and wear a 9.
Tip right over.
You can't even support yourself, dummy. Stand up straight, man.
Yo.
What was we getting to? I was getting to something.
Stupid, yo. Oh, man.
Oh, so when I finally get to the store, they don't have the 11. But the 11 that they do have is a Supreme Air Force One.
Markup.
Bang them.
Markup. Know the difference on this one?
Little red.
Little Supreme, right there on the hill.
In the tiniest little square.
Yeah.
It was the tiniest little square Supreme. I've never purchased Supreme anything on my feet.
Yeah.
But I bought them.
Got to. I mean,
And now I look like some type of
Hype
cloud
beast.
chaser.
Like a hype beast.
beast,
When
yeah.
the truth of it is,
They have regular Nike Air Force Ones.
I fell victim to the trap that they designed. They designed it.
Bullshit.
They stock extra.
That's some bullshit.
It's fine. It's fine. What else we got that's important? They let Trump back on Twitter and he's going crazy already?
They did?
He is.
He spilled all the beans.
Yeah, you're lying. Please say you're lying.
Here it is, right here. Donald Trump says, there's no way Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter at such a ridiculous price, especially since realizing it is a company largely based on bots or spam accounts. Fake, anyone? By the time you get rid of them, if that can even be done, what do you have? Not much. If it weren't for the ridiculous $1 billion breakup fee, Elon would have already been long gone. Just my opinion. But Truth Social, I won't promote
I
this
think that's
shit.
from Truth, actually, not from Twitter.
Oh.
It
All right.
looks like Twitter, though.
It looks like
I've seen
Twitter.
a couple tweets. Truths? I saw a couple truths.
What is truth?
His
His
We're promoting everybody's shit today.
nasty.
Yeah, we'll tell you later.
Look what
But-
we're promoting.
Yeah, y'all are disgusting.
Truth and Arby's? Come on, man.
Yeah, niggas with size 9. Size 9. What do y'all think about that? Elon said he's pausing the deal until he could verify some things. Who didn't know that there was bots on Twitter?
Yeah.
You would know that they were.
I thought that was part of his spiel. Was we're gonna get rid of bots.
You wouldn't know how many.
Bots on Twitter, bots on Facebook, bots on Instagram,
All
bots
them shits.
are on all of the places.
That was part of his pitch. He
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to get rid of all the spam bots and make every human have to be verified or something.
He
And
might,
now he's saying
authenticated.
he's
might-
waiting to buy it until they figure out how many bots it is.
he
Yeah.
might not have known
I think the
to
number
what
is-
degree
Yeah,
Oh,
what
that's
degree?
possible.
they were there,
That's possible. But
which would drive up the price.
or it also could be
They said
some other
spam-
shit happening. They're using that shit as a.
They said spam and fake pages make up less than 5% of all users on Twitter.
That's what Twitter said.
And
so he said he
and
needs
he's
to
like, nah,
verify.
I need to verify that.
You know that's a lie.
Well, yeah, it's definitely more than 5%.
Definitely a lie.
Yeah.
So give me some of my billions back. It's a negotiation. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, then your valuation may not be as high as I thought.
I feel like there's more shit behind this than just that, though.
It's possible. Could be.
There's some political
never
shit
know.
happening.
It's a type of money
There's
we
We'll
don't
never know.
even-
This is a power
Yeah.
play, so
Yeah.
we'll never know.
It's money we ain't even sniffing.
Did you guys watch the finale of Winning Time?
I did.
Of course I did.
What'd you think?
I think that's one of the best new shows we've got in a really long time.
I agree.
I really like the show.
That
I like
shit's
the
phenomenal.
finale too. I liked it. I liked it so much. I really went back and looked at the real Magic
That's
Johnson
your
interview.
basketball cards from that season.
I wish.
I bet.
I wish, nigga. Nah, I went back and looked at the real Magic Johnson interview,
Uh-huh.
and he gave it. And they paraphrased it, but it was dope because I wanted to see like if he really gave props to Kareem and all that shit, because it was controversial at the time. So I wanted to see how he big up Kareem, and he did. So I like the show. I think this is, again, you know how I feel about the miniseries. I don't want it to keep going. I think it takes away from the greatness because once it stops, all of the dope shows we've seen, they come to a corny ass point where the writers run out of shit to write about and they kind of fade off into some goofy shit.
Well, a couple things on that. One, HBO is usually good at
They are
writing
amazing.
shit off bore it starts going too far left.
Correct.
And two, there's a fairly endless amount of shit to pull from with the Lakers and the Bus dynasty alone.
But the writers.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
We saw it with Snowfall. We saw it with fucking Game
That's
of
not fair.
Thrones.
That's not fair to Snowfall though.
That last season was trash.
Yeah, but they also lost John Singleton. It's not fair to. I don't want to put that on them. That's all I'm saying.
Writers, right? Because they came up with that brilliance on the last scene. They could have came up with brilliance throughout the season.
Yeah.
Writers, right?
It sounds like they had 3 episodes and had to stretch that motherfucker.
Power was fucking amazing until the last season. It started to get a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, last couple.
Man, they know we on the way out the door.
That's all I'm saying. Like, so when you give a mini
Mail
series,
it in after that. We
stops.
did it.
It could still be great and revered as a dope ass mini series. That's all I'm saying.
But I want more of this pause if applicable. There's a lot more story to be told. Like,
Oh yeah, this could keep going.
yeah, at least for another couple years, couple seasons.
Yeah, this could definitely keep going.
I'm on episode 4 of Ozark.
Okay.
Yes. The new season.
So you got 10 more.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is
'cause it's a
amazing.
split.
Yeah, it was split.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's really good.
No, it's really good. Alex, it's fine. You don't need to pull up the Ozark trailer, buddy. Bro.
We seen
Alex,
it.
Are you like
He got the
He
part
on his
2
job.
trailer.
He
You
on his
said you
job.
want Episode 4.
Yeah, and then he pull up some other shit. Are you under duress back there? Yo, that Arby shit got you acting up. That's what you're doing. You acting bad.
We get you some curly fries, man. Don't worry about it.
You want it? You want it to get dangerous?
To get dangerous.
Oh man.
I'm asking.
Important questions.
I can't wait for you to finish Ozark.
If I'm a DJ, I don't know what song to play next if somebody's asking me that.
Oh, you want to get dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I want to get out of here. That's what I want to get. No, I don't want to get dangerous. I want to leave.
Yo, I got a stomach ache. Yeah, you're going to have to get DJ Do It All. Come on in here and take care of my set. I'm gone. That's some bullshit.
Instagram bans. Texas bans Instagram filters.
I think Illinois, too.
And Illinois.
Why they do
Well, that affects Illinois different than Texas.
Wow.
You seen the way they shaped in Texas?
I knew it. I knew where you was going, yo.
I knew it's the facial band.
Yeah, who cares?
She got a banging facial body.
Who's looking at her face in Texas? Shit.
I knew where you was going
Hello?
as soon as you said that shit.
Anyway.
Nah, they shouldn't do that to Texas. I don't like that.
No, they said that it's fucking with the facial recognition. That's so scary, dog. That just lets you know they coming to get you off the
Bro, that's what it is. That's why I'm sitting y'all laughing. You want to appear old?
Yeah.
Filter? Yeah, I
They
know.
locking your dumb ass up on social media. And they selling all our shit to the feds.
Filter or not, they're still stealing your face and recognizing your face. Like, it's too late.
Yeah, you want to pay your bills with Face ID? Come on.
Word. Nah, but some of these girls be giving you just the blank. They shit don't have no cheekbones, no nothing. It just be blank face. So I see how they could kind of, they look powdery. No. Oh, fam, you know what
I don't. I have no idea. No clue.
I know.
I don't.
Elaborate.
Tell us, please.
Man, play Pusillanimous drop or something, yo.
We took that drop out of here 3 years ago.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The Pusillanimous drop.
Fuck.
That one worked.
I'm glad you know.
That's fine. All right, come on. What do y'all want to get to now? Young Thug denied bond in Rico case. Was that just him or Gunna as well?
Gunna as well.
They both were denied bond at a hearing on Wednesday following a Monday indictment that charged him as well as Gunna and 26 other alleged members of the YSL crew with felony conspiracy to violate the racketeer RICO.
I've been getting a shit ton of messages, DMs, etc., saying that we on our last pod wish these gentlemen well, which I think they do deserve well wishes, but we maybe mistakenly left out the well wishes to all the other families and people that were affected by some of the potential or alleged stuff that was going on with these gentlemen. So people were hitting me saying basically, because we're in a hip hop community, I don't think that's why we did it, but that's why they feel we did it. That we just like, throw out thoughts and prayers to them and say that they were targeted and that they were almost
getting picked on.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people are saying, like, people that are down in Georgia area saying that they ran a nice little operation for double-digit years and some of the alleged charges are in fact warranted. So if we're gonna give them thoughts and prayers, then we need to give thoughts and prayers to all the other families that were potentially affected.
And to that you say what?
I agree. If other people's families were affected by somebody's disdain, negligence, whatever the case may be, then thoughts and prayers need to go out to those families as well.
Well, that's why me and Parks always say thoughts and prayers to all parties involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like we cover
That's
the board.
the key.
Like it's to everybody affected by this on either side of the coin.
And maybe we didn't say that in this particular instance, and I apologize
my bad.
if that's not clear. Of course, we never want to overlook what victims and victims' families may have went through.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Yeah,
know
but
that.
that's also not public information.
Yeah, I'm saying we
Right.
don't know that.
None of that is public information.
It's all,
and this is a public platform with millions of people listening.
When you start to read about it, it is. When you start to read about it. Because I ain't jump into it. Like, when they start telling me, I was like, really? Oh, damn. And I looked up, and it's right
But
there.
where you read this from where?
Again, it's all allegations, so I don't even want to put the allegations out.
But that's
that
our
matters.
point.
But hear me out. If you wanted to find them, they are there. That's what I'm saying. If you want to find the allegations, they're there. They listed the boys' charges. They got a list of all their charges. If you wanted to find what they were accused of, you could. And as a platform, we could potentially look it up.
Ish, we see what they're accused of.
I know.
That don't say anything. Of course, prayers to anybody who's lost a family member.
There you go. That's all.
But that's not all, because that's separate from this until that's proven to be associated with this. And I'm never coming on my platform to do that to niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not just putting bodies on people.
Who said that? Nobody said that. I didn't say that. I said potentially was one of the main words I used. I said allegedly was another one of the main words I used. And I said if these gentlemen had any hand in some people's...
I know that when you say allegedly, for a large part of people reading that word don't exist. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just there. So,
or they think you're just using it as...
So again,
PC
yes,
word or something.
Thoughts and prayers to anybody that has lost a family member related to this or related to anything else. But the conversation I was having is the same conversation that I've been consistently having here, which is hip-hop artists are being targeted. Mm-hmm. That don't exonerate them from whatever they do in their private, personal time. I don't know. I often come in here and say, I don't speak to the street shit. So I'm going to have a different perspective and a different angle. But watching that DA, if you don't think that their name was attached for reasons outside of their own behavior, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell nobody.
It's possible. Could be. Again, I just...
That DA looked very happy to announce...
of course you would be. Why wouldn't you be?
These acts as
yeah.
a part of this.
If any time they bring it down somebody in organized crime, again, we from the same hood. When them niggas be infiltrating, quote unquote, sex in areas where you start giving your crew a name, it be public enemy 101. They want to bring down the group. In our hoods, they brought down mad niggas when we was young, and they publicly announced that they was happy as fuck to do so.
I think the real culture shock is going to come from whatever her next 5 moves are. Mm-hmm. So I don't think we've seen the worst of it. I don't think that at all.
She up there like she just getting started.
And what I will change my stance on though is, and not really, but kind of, sort of, a little bit. While I don't think that lyrics should be used in court, if you niggas are just writing it all in the verse.
That's what Ice been saying.
That's what I've been saying the entire time.
Yeah, but I still don't think they should be used in court.
So my thing is, you saying that it looked like she happy and she just getting started.
I said that.
I mean,
well, I said she's just getting started.
To some citizens, they might be happy. It's two sides to all these coins. You get what I'm saying? Like, to some citizens, they may be happy that this is happening, and they hope she just getting started. To certain citizens, depending on what side of the spectrum you looking from or what lens you looking from.
Explain. I don't understand what you mean.
If you're a potential victim of activities that these men are being accused of, and you know, if it
or if you just
comes true,
or if you're just in that certain area that they've been allegedly like terrorizing.
Yeah, you certain things that are.
We
happening.
all know a nigga from the hood or something where it's like,
or people from the hood.
These niggas off the streets.
Yeah, communities.
Is everybody in this room on the side of crime should be eliminated as a business?
Yeah.
I don't understand your question. You gotta elaborate a little bit.
Persecution more so than crime, I think, is because crime is going to be a business. Like, there's people are going to be stealing and scamming and hustling. I think you're talking about prosecution of.
That's not what you mean.
No, no. I mean the business of crime. Like Ish keeps saying, no.
See, I don't know.
That's not ours. That's not our business. I'm talking about what they deem to be crimes. What many people in the hoods make a living doing. Whatever that is. Crime.
Oh, it depends.
And the business of underworld crime.
I think it's a me personally, I think it's a case by case basis. I think it depends on what acts you're committing. Because I don't fuck with that. Like, somebody selling somebody fentanyl is a crime. Mm-hmm. But somebody selling oxys, making mad money and fucking niggas up is not a crime. So it depends. I think it's a case by case basis.
Got it.
You hear what I'm saying? Like, I think certain things that are being done in the underworld could be crime. But then I think other shit that's being done in the underworld that somebody else is doing just because they got a license to do it or just because they got billions of dollars backing them I think it's bullshit. Weed is a prime example of how many motherfuckers throughout the duration of time have been locked up for weed. You taking fathers out of households for weed that had an exponential effect, negative effect on their kids. Now all of a sudden y'all want to put a license on it. Now y'all could tax it. Now y'all could do all these other things, and now it magically poof, it's fucking legal.
Seen the same shit happen with alcohol.
Exactly, but they used to tell us weed fuck up your brain cells. Now magically it don't fuck up your brain cells when some white people put a stamp on it and can make some tax money off of it. I think that's bullshit. So it depends on which crime you're talking about if I think it's legal or illegal.
Crime has supported you throughout parts of your life, yes or no?
Absolutely.
1,000%.
Wholeheartedly.
How cognizant of you were the people on the flip side of that coin?
It's a few things I just don't fuck with. Like, I don't really fuck with thievery. I think that when you steal something from somebody, their kids could potentially suffer from you stealing from it. Their family could potentially suffer from you
I
stealing.
don't like some of your takes.
So?
Do you know that?
I don't like some of yours neither, nigga. What's your point?
Yours are nastier.
That's definitely subjective. You best be fucking clear.
That's art.
That's a double entendre.
Oh, please. I come here to say what? K-pop isn't the greatest. Like, what are you talking about?
There have been
What are you
other
talking
shit that
about?
you are said that have said that I was like, yeah, that's not true. But
my thoughts on the thievery shit, and then you can go
You
back.
ask me a question.
But I say it all the time. If you stole my car, you stole some shit out my car, yeah, while I'm going to be mad, I take the emotions out. I'm assuming that guy needed it a little more than me. So my thoughts on thievery is just different from
Depends on
yours,
thievery,
I guess.
that's fine.
Yeah,
it's some
that's
niggas
it.
that steal for sport. It's some niggas that's up that still be stealing. They may not need it more than me. It's niggas that make a living off of thievery that are multi-millionaires.
But what?
So they may not need my shit more than me. It's niggas that steal cars and ship them overseas. My man and them was doing. Stealing cars, shipping them overseas, killing them, living a great life.
That's a talent and a skill.
I need my car more than them. I might can't get to work for the next 3 months and lose my job. I might not have had insurance on my car and couldn't do that.
Don't take away from the skill set involved.
You
to
said
be able
they
to-
needed it more than me. Stay at this goalpost.
Well, no, you
What
moved the goalpost. But I'm talking about it's rich niggas that's stealing, and now you're there.
No.
I'm talking about the majority, and the majority, well, I can't speak to that. But I was speaking about the people that needed it more. So
And
don't
I'm-
try to say I moved the goalpost.
And I'm telling you, there are instances where there are thieves that make a living off of stealing that may not need their shit more than somebody they stole it
Look at
from.
these Ponzi scheme ass niggas out here. Who
They
make
may
a
not need their
entire-
shit. No, we're going to stay on something real small. A nigga got his car stolen. The nigga's doing bad. He might not have car insurance. His car got stolen by somebody that has more money than him. Now he has to find a new car somehow because he don't have insurance. So he don't have no insurance to fall back on to get a new car. Now what?
What do you mean now what?
The nigga that stole his car has more.
I feel bad for that guy.
I know. But the nigga that stole it don't. He
And-
got a bag from it.
And that's the happenings on Earth. And that's what happens here.
Yo,
What?
you've been the best field goal kicker in the world.
Because you're saying now what? And
'Cause
it's like, yo,
you said they
here.
needed
We're
it
gonna
more
encounter
than
the
me.
lie. You better be prepared to encounter everybody. You're gonna encounter the thief, the liar, the murderer. You're gonna encounter them all.
It's not what we talking about. We on our subject, we talking about people doing shit for crime. And I said I've never been big on thievery. You said you didn't like my stance, and you said the nigga might have needed it more than me. I gave you an example
No, you gave
where
me
they
an
didn't.
example of your fucking multi-million-dollar car ring, and I'm just talking about the nigga that's walking up blocks stealing vehicles. Yes, those two people are in different positions.
What's he?
Exactly. Go ahead.
What's the one that's just walking up and down the block still in the car for?
Because he needs a car.
No, because he might
No,
need to
'cause
joyride in my shit.
Oh, you think most niggas are stealing cars to joyride?
I'm from Newark, New Jersey,
and I'm
Joe.
from Jersey City.
Exactly.
I'm from
And so we
Jersey
had
City.
a fucking pandemic where niggas were stealing cars to joyride and get chased by the cops on purpose.
Okay, but that's not the majority.
That was the majority of the car thieves in our neighborhood.
Not the majority. Newark is home of the fucking chop shop. Stop it, yo. Stop
Bruh.
it. Stop it. Y'all invented the chop shop. Y'all didn't invent stolen car
And
racetracks.
most of the niggas that was stealing cars in our neighborhood were not taking them to the chop shops to chop them up.
Okay, today, current times,
I don't
what do
know.
you think is
I'm
happening?
46.
Oh, no,
I
You
don't
do
know.
know. Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
They're going in
See,
the container now.
that's why I don't
I
fuck with you.
don't
'Cause
know.
when your-
No,
the
they're going in the
argument starts-
container now.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, you're from Newark.
But that's
But I'm saying he said today what's happening.
What's that little song you had? I'm from Newark. Newark.
Corey, you can't attest to what I'm saying?
Corey doesn't have a microphone, and Corey.
He's
don't get
my
me started
age.
on Corey. Please don't get me started on Corey.
So, but look, even back to your point where they getting them chopped up. They getting them chopped up. They got more money than the nigga they potentially stole him from. He needs his car more than they fucking needed it. That was your original point.
You be playing both sides of a coin, and I don't like it. I don't like it. In one breath, you tell me about all the crime that you have potentially allegedly committed. You tell me about all the things that your network has done in their past, in their lives, all of your friends. You tell me about the environment you grew up in, the neighborhood, how you endorse some of these things, and then you come on here with all this fucking law-abiding citizen bullshit.
One, you wrong and you wrong again. You asked me a question, my nigga. I answered your question. Because you don't like my fucking answer, that don't make me wrong.
Okay.
That's it. Fuck is you talking about? So, I've committed crimes in my life for the benefit of some capital gain. Yes, I have.
I think we all have.
Speak for yourself.
Nigga.
I was stealing honey buns and shit. Nigga, I was hungry. What the fuck are you talking about? I was stealing out the little Asian store. Oh, speaking of Asians.
Oh, man. That's not the
I don't even like, that's
Go ahead,
not
pull
the
your
segue
shit up,
that I'm
because that's
looking
not the
for.
extent of your crime pass, neither,
I
nigga.
segue better than you, huh?
That's not the extent of your crime pass.
The extent, don't do that.
This nigga could come here and
the
put my
extent of
fucking
your-
resume
No,
on
you
camera.
do that.
This nigga's a monster, bro.
New York City started the countdown for the business community to tear away the veil that can obscure pay practices when Eric Adams signed a controversial new law that will require salary ranges to be posted for every new job ad. It is the first big U.S. city to do so.
I like that law.
I love that.
And I only said, speaking of Asians, because this article ends with, the pay gap between white women and white men remains stubbornly fixed around 83 cents on the dollar, with an even higher gap for Hispanic and black women. Only Asian men and women out-earn white men in the U.S., according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. I thought that was important to share.
Interesting statistic. I don't know what to make of it.
Now they're going to show you
not
how much
shocked.
you ain't shit. I don't know if it's going to change much.
It goes back to
I
one of our
better not
topics.
walk in and see Sally making 70 grand more doing the same shit I'm doing. I better not be able to Google that one.
Better stay outside. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You better stay outside.
Well, I stay outside.
You better not walk in.
I don't play them little corporate games.
You know. Fuck you
I don't play them games.
We know.
They got a saying for that on my side. Was it MFN?
What's MFN?
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell us what it means?
Nope.
I'm over here thinking. I don't know what to check.
MFN.
Yeah. What is he looking it up? Of course not. He's just doing his own shit. MFN is some shit you throw out there when you need to be matched at whatever the highest paid person is.
MFN clause.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's new here.
Not here. Most favored nation clause.
Oh, shit.
As is commonly known, protects an investor by giving them the same rights and benefits received by later investors if those rights and benefits are more favorable than those originally agreed upon. Oh, yeah. That's niggas' favorite letters.
That's hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's kinda-
That's what I'm saying.
that's
Like,
that
we
shit right
don't,
there.
That's kinda
we
dope.
don't kind of, so I don't, that's new for me over there. Like, on this side, I have fought for that in the past. Like, it's different on creator side. Like, in creator land, if everybody know what everybody getting paid, oh, that's a mess. That's a mess.
I think that's just business across the board. I just think it is with everything. If all the secretaries know what all the secretaries make,
It's gonna be a problem.
it's gonna be a problem. If
I disagree.
No?
Because in secretary land, we both could be doing the same task. You're not really valued for who you are. You're valued as what you do. In my field, you're valued for who you are and
Both.
what you do.
so
that's why I think it's different.
But this is the same. Because what I'm doing for one company or what she's doing for one company, the other person might be doing at a very, very, very steep discount.
Well, that's the beef. We're doing the same thing, and these wages are all over the place. Whereas over here, when the wage is different, Like you can account for it. You could say, hey, Kevin Hart gets this.
Gotcha.
And this is why he gets this versus whoever the next best is in his field or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you could just, you quantify it.
Same way.
No, I still don't see it.
Once
but I
you
wouldn't
find,
know.
look, once you find
I
out that
wouldn't.
this executive assistant makes this, you like, ho, fam. Shirley upstairs on the 3rd floor is making way more bread than me. How do you do that? HR don't want you to know what Shirley makes. Shirley uncle might be a VP somewhere and got her that bond. You get what I'm saying? It's all.
And them games is way nastier y'all doing in them corporate offices. Y'all snitch. Hey, Deborah smells like weed.
No, Deborah got. Never mind.
It's legal now. You can say it.
I ain't even talking about that.
That's what you talking about.
Deborah was puffing on something more than weed.
Have you seen Deborah's Instagram?
They do that.
What do y'all think about that?
You will
what
get
do y'all
fired.
think? What do y'all think about
You will
your
get fired.
coworkers? Your coworkers having your Instagram?
No, I don't agree
I
with
follow
that.
y'all. Shut up.
I'm talking about in the corporate place.
I'm not unfollowing you.
And they get fired for that, dog. If HR finds your Instagram or your Facebook and this shit that's unfavorable there, you can get fired.
Yep.
I think that's bullshit.
That is crazy.
See, I
But
always kept all my shit separate. Like you can
You
search,
can
you
get
can never
fired.
find.
But wait, this is the kicker because you're right. But I think you can still get fired if you make a whole separate private account and they still find out.
if they find you, it don't got to be Joseph Budden. It could be Lil JJ. And if your picture's up there with Lil JJ and he got some motherfucking ratchets out and he talking a whole bunch of crazy shit, you are getting fired.
See, that's in corporate world. On the other side of town, they want you to use your Instagram as a tool. So whatever you did there that attracted the people, please continue to do so. Just when we
If
ask
it's
you to
beneficial
post,
for them. Because you could be an NFL dude or you could be an NBA dude and you say something not favorable to the league and they will.
if you're popular, well, in the NFL, listen, I have totally different feeling about the NFL. I can't speak to that as an example as a whole. That should be the easiest stick up in American history. That's what that should be.
Oh, should be.
The NFL. So I want to stay away from using that as an example.
Look, all right, take
Damn, I was
it
about
to
to
the
say
NBA.
something.
You could go NBA.
Look,
you could go
NBA when they
anything.
started speaking out about China, what happened?
Yeah.
What's one man from Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah. The second you say something,
I don't like that example either because China is responsible for the large influx of TV dollars that's getting us all paid.
That's the
So
point.
that was a sticky
That's
situation.
what I said.
That's the
when
point,
it's
though.
beneficial to
the
the company,
Yeah.
then your voice is taken away from you. You said,
I'm saying if you're beneficial enough, no, it ain't. I have a great example I want to give y'all, but I can't do that to my good folk out there, to my good artist buddy. But we seeing it out there.
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't.
Actually, here's a way to do it. Cardi B did Baby Shark and did the video in the Bronx, the drill shit in the Bronx. And then highlighted them both together to show her range and her versatility.
Dope.
While I think that's dope, in hip hop, that's totally allowable if your audience is big enough. Like you can just get away with shit over
Totally
here.
agree.
I can't speak to that side because I don't know that side.
No, watch this. If Cardi B says the wrong thing about the wrong group of people, it will be highlighted. And potentially she has to take that down. She can't just get on her platform and say whatever she wants to say. There's leeway there.
You know, you're
Especially
right.
in
You're
hip-hop.
right. You're right, Ish. But just from a moral standpoint, at some point, people just don't be wanting to say certain things.
True.
It's not that they're not trying to say it
But
to
even
not
if you
get
want to.
canceled or to not get. Some
right.
people do not want to say those things
1,000%.
at all.
1,000%.
That's really what I came in here was killing a baby for. Yeah, I get it. You had a show, but who the fuck even says that? Nobody says that.
True. Depending on what it is, that's true.
Yeah. So that's my response to that. We off on a tangent, but it's fine.
always happens.
Yeah, it's fine. What else y'all got? Oh, I read my little article. Whatever y'all want to do from here.
All right, so what happened to the Sixers, man?
They lost.
I hate fans like him.
Fam, y'all want me upset?
No. Who said that? Don't go to a
I'm
different...
asking.
No.
I'm asking,
Our
what do you
answer is
want?
no.
You said
Yeah,
hate
I want
fans
you to
like
be
me.
upset, actually.
I don't want to be upset. I want details as to how you felt about the game, the outcome, the future. I want to hear from the fan. I go to you because you're a fan of the people.
I'm a Sixer fan.
I can talk about the Yankees right now. Boy, they got a foot up their ass. Good for y'all. Fucking good for y'all.
I thought they was winning.
They are winning.
Oh.
Good for them.
Best team in the league. That's what
And they didn't pay the man. They didn't pay the man. They did not pay the man. They offered him some shit like for 5 years, $270 million, homegrown. Everybody loves him. And y'all didn't pay him. Well, y'all offered him some bullshit. He said, nah, I'm cool. And now he is kicking ass.
He kicking up.
And boy, is that going to be expensive. So now how do I feel? Back to this MFN shit. Now how do I feel watching Stanton from that other team come over here and get $400 million? That's nasty. I want to hear your perspective on Ben Simmons and all this Philly shit going on, because I'm not a Philly fan and you are. That's all, Ice.
Well, he said, what happened to the Sixers? I was like, they lost. That's what happened to the Sixers. It was answering this question. Y'all were asking me before, how do I feel about the Ben Simmons trade? I'm still happy. I don't care what James Harden did. It's more than what we were going to get from Ben Simmons. So you can't lose there.
What about long term?
Ben Simmons was never playing for us again, period. There was no mending that. It was over. I'm just, as a Sixer fan, I just wanted that shit. Let's turn the page. Whatever we got to deal with now, let's deal with it. But let's turn the page. We did it.
This is my issue with what you're saying.
This is ugly.
This is my issue with what you're saying.
What's ugly there?
A big part of why he would never play for them again is how he felt he was alienated after the playoff loss by his teammates and coach in particular, right?
Good.
And know what happened this year? Did the same exact thing to James Harden. Just not the coach. For Joel Embiid to get on the mic and say he's just not who he was publicly, it means the team is still plagued. Yes. It means the team is still plagued with some of that same internal shit that started the Ben Simmons riff, right? Okay. So now what if James Harden get mad now? And I don't think he will because he's paid too much and he has a player opt-in. But what if he did like Ben Simmons did? Now you just have caused the same shit. That's my only problem with what I saw after the loss.
I didn't know he said that.
I didn't either.
On the mic.
That's crazy.
Post game. And he tried to clean it up. He said, oh, he's more of a playmaker now. We just need more effort from him, from everybody. Like, he did that.
Caught himself.
And that's what happened last year. So it's like, damn, why the fuck would you do the same exact thing?
So James Harden's probably out of there.
I doubt it.
I still say Maxim. Y'all was killing me for it. I still say Maxim.
After that game, I don't want to see no more James Harden and Lil Baby and Meek Mill pictures together. I got to keep it a bean. That shit was cool when you was doing what you was doing in Houston. But now, after that shit, nah, you can't just be hanging out with rappers and shit and then doing that.
Shit.
No, you got to do that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You think you're not about to see that.
So look,
he can't wait for the season.
This is one of the funniest things that we champion all of the basketball players, all the athletes getting to their bag and getting their money, right? Because it's due them. It is due them.
Yeah.
They make these business owners a shit ton of money.
Facts.
There has to be some accountability for them also. As a fan, I'm a fan of the sport. When you are paying top dollar...
Alex, can you get this off the screen, please?
When you paying top dollar to go see niggas perform, you're a fan of the team, et cetera, et cetera. Fam, you want to come there and see the peak performers that you come to see play at a high level. Just as a fan. I don't want to go to the Laker game and see LeBron on some bullshit. As a fan. Now, they don't owe us shit, but they do.
I think for a lot of highly paid athletes, it ain't there no more.
I agree with Ice. I agree with Ice.
And I've said the same. I said the same.
The hunger.
The hunger.
The care about winning. Some motherfuckers don't care about winning. Some do.
I say the same thing about football. When you watch certain players just out there on TikTok and all this other shit, I'm getting money. I don't care if we win or lose this game. I'm showing up. This is okay, cool. I'm seeing so much money right now. I don't care no more. I don't think you can avoid that. It's a handful of players that are still killers that just want to win. Like, it ain't like it used to be.
Niggas is killing Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook living down the basketball court, and you got to appreciate that. Kobe used to... Allen Iverson will dive in the stands at the Rucker, nigga, for a loose ball. You got to appreciate somebody that just love the game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some dudes, these motherfuckers is really... Charles Barkley and them hate these jokers. Because they say they make too much money. They said once the money came, it killed the hunger.
That's anything, though. We see it happen in hip-hop. Rappers get a certain level of money.
Facts.
And then the product it becomes watered
What's up,
down
bro?
because now my heart not in it because now I got so much money from all these different angles. I'm worried more about making money than the craft.
True.
Whatever the craft is, football, basketball, rapping, anything. I care more about the money.
But
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not. It ain't to me.
It is. And
I
it's
want to
not.
get the money too.
It is and it's not. It depends on, from a fan's perspective, if you got a big check in basketball and now you don't really give a fuck because your contract is guaranteed. What are we talking about?
How many times we seen a football player
Nothing
in a
when you
contract
start
year?
with from the fans' perspective.
Look, how many times we seen a football player in a contract year have a monster
Ball out,
season?
yeah.
Go get that huge guaranteed extension,
Now I'm back on chill mode.
and it's chilling.
Now I'm back on chill mode.
Like I'm paid now. My goal is to now preserve my body. I'm not going out here to kill myself no more. I'm getting paid. That's the mindset a lot. And I got so much money coming from over here. I got an endorsement deal here. I got investment here. Like, fam, this is just a job. I'm just showing up.
And that's how a lot of them take
And
it.
that's how a lot of the game is today because there's so much money in there.
And you just said, yo, you can't hang with Lil Baby. You can't hang with Meek Mill. Why not?
Think he not. That's why I
no,
said
no,
shit.
that's Joe said you can't hang with him. So from his perspective, why not?
Because the passes and perks that came along with his stellar play in Houston will no longer be provided to him. Like the perks of, hey, after the game, you can take your own plane and go somewhere, just be back by the next game. No, that's not normal protocol. No, he won't be able to do that performing like this. No, you won't be able to just show these pictures that you show all year long of fucking partying and perform like this without that other type of scrutiny that comes. So, of course, you can do it. But, boy, is it going to come with a different level of scrutiny.
And they don't give a fuck.
I'm about to say, these niggas don't care about
It's the
that.
same thing we saying.
They don't care about none of that scrutiny.
I disagree.
Some
I
players
see more
do.
and more players responding to
it's a handful
that
because
level
those are
of-
the ones that really want to win.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant cares.
Yeah. Kevin
He
Durant
really
gives
wants
a
to
fuck.
win.
Yeah.
Which is why you see him clapping back when somebody say something. He cares. But a lot of these niggas don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. James Harden ain't even on social media like that. He don't care. Say whatever y'all want. Get all y'all shit off. I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
Even in the last episode of the
Winning Time.
winning time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar damn near had a broken ankle, dog. He wanted to win, and he said, yo, I ain't give a fuck about the game until Magic got there. Now I'm playing for something other than checks. Put me back out there. That nigga played damn near on a broken ankle and won game 5. That hunger is damn near gone. Kobe out there like, yo, I'm gonna shoot left-handed. I want to play.
It's hard to be hungry when I ain't hungry no more.
That's a good one, yeah, Ice. You're a rapper.
I'm just saying, like, these niggas is
Dr. Bus was real happy at the end. That end of that shit, that was a great show. He said we won a chip and we spent $80 million and I have like a couple $100.
Couple grand in my. He said I got a couple grand in the bank.
But I own the Lakers but
It's
that's
up,
owning the business.
and it's up.
But that's owning the business and
And he
running the
bet
business.
every fucking dollar he had. Actually, he bet money he didn't have.
And he offered homegirl the raise, and yeah, she said the right thing, but I'm sick of her being sassy and like that. I have to talk about a promotion, a raise in salary. No shit, I just offered you. I'm sick of her spicy ass.
I like her, yo.
Because you like that white girl spice.
I like the fact that the chick was loyal as fuck and was riding for the nigga. And instead of him hiring one of his sons, he hired her. And she had to keep her little tough mantra in a male-dominated industry. And so instead of crying on a nigga desk, which she probably felt like doing,
Every time I throw a joke your way, you respond with like wisdom.
because he's mature.
I don't want to hear
funny,
that
you
shit.
asshole. But
I
I'm
have
just
wisdom.
But I'm just saying, like, I think that shit was dope. Like,
How would y'all feel if y'all parents gave the business to y'all sister? Go ahead, be misogynistic.
Yeah,
not depending on how much she did.
Yo, the fucking
I'm trying to
Bitch ass.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to dance, but
No. That's what I'm saying. It depends on how involved
nice
she
way.
was.
I don't
Yo,
give a fuck, yo.
if when your parents
care,
if
bro.
when your parents passed, I might have asked y'all this before, but I'll just throw it in there anyway. If when your parents passed, you didn't like the split up of things between you and your brothers or siblings, would you take them to court?
No,
I
not
don't
me.
think. I mean, I guess it would depend on how much it
See, look, just say yes. Enough.
No.
You just said it depends on how. You just said that. You said that. I didn't say that.
It depends.
It depends.
Yes.
It depends.
So that means yes.
No, it doesn't.
If they got 20, if they got 80% and you got 20, you taking them to court?
You fucking ready to go into court. Parks, why you always trying to make it sound so
because
clear?
80% of what? My parents don't have a fucking shitload of money, so I'm not.
I hate when he does that.
So the answer should be no.
But if I was the Lakers kids, and this shit is worth billions of dollars,
The answer is
So your answer is
yes.
Your answer is yes. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just not a fan of fighting for money. I think that's some goofball shit. I'm gonna cut you off and move on my way.
How much money we talking about?
Exactly.
I'm gonna fight you for this
You
money,
have to
bro.
say how much
Hey,
money.
Artist,
then
I
the
love
answer
you,
is
dog.
yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, the answer is hell's yes, man.
I'm
What the
not.
fuck y'all talking about?
You're right. But if you, I'm gonna answer Corey. Corey said, "Why would you cut him off for those that here? Why would you cut him off? The person didn't do nothing to you. The person that passed away left it accordingly. If I know, like if it's you and me, you and I brothers, and mom and dad left us $1 billion, and I got 85% and you got 15%, I would give you some more bread.
And you think I'm gonna rely on you to do that?
You wouldn't even get to court. I would give you more
All right,
bread.
let's do it. You my brother. Come on, right now. You my brother.
And if you wasn't the human fuck up, I'm gonna give you 50%.
So now we've got a caveat.
We do.
Just that fast.
Because let me tell you why.
Y'all
though.
niggas.
No,
Y'all forget
I
it.
can explain it. You might be into some shit.
If you got 85 million and I'm your brother
And you got
and
15.
mom's left me 15, how much you giving me with my fuck upness?
you could really ruin a bunch of the money. That
But it's
our parents
mine
left
to
us.
ruin.
No, 15 was yours. Nigga, the
See?
35
See?
is mine that
See?
I'm giving you.
You're going to court. I'm taking you to court. What the fuck are you talking? The fuck are you talking to?
I'm just
You're
trying
not
to see
talking to me
where
like
you
that
got-
after mom passed. No, the fuck you. And I'm distraught and fucking. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
What are you talking about?
What you want to do? You want to go to court? You're going to
But
lose.
see how niggas
Yeah,
lie?
you want to go to court? You're going to lose.
You're gonna lose.
You're going to lose.
So will.
So you better
It was
shut your
set
fucking mouth and
certain
take
way.
this free money, nigga.
So either you take what I give you or you go there and get nothing else.
You're gonna go to court and lose.
I do not know that you lose, and these cases have occurred, and they didn't always pop up
when they
with
occur?
a loss.
No, they occur when
there's no-
it's cloudy. They occur when there was no will.
Well, that's what the
left.
law is.
No, but when
making
it,
a cloud out of some shit they wrote down.
But when the will
Yo,
states,
moms had dementia when she wrote that. Yo, moms was fucked up when she wrote that. I don't even think moms wrote that. I can say mad shit in court.
you ain't gonna win.
I just want to highlight that you started with, I would give my
would.
siblings some. And just
And
that fast, you changed it to.
But you said how much, and I said now I bought a contingency into it. If you was a up and up nigga, I'm gonna give you half. We both should get half. Dad might not have liked you. You might have came from a separate marriage, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna give you half of the money.
But mom didn't leave you the money for you to be the fucking judge and jury on how you think my character
she left the
is.
money
she
for him
left
to have it.
85 to me, nigga.
She was sick.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
Yes, she was. And
You made her
you was
sick.
there kissing ass on a
made
fucking
her-
deathbed.
You made her
Right.
sick. You made her sick.
No,
nigga.
you made her sick.
Dumbass
Look, now
nigga.
you hitting black traumas. They gonna fuck you up. They gonna fuck. Now you hitting black traumas.
Yo, stupid ass nigga, you the one used to be stealing the money out the pocket when we was 12.
This is how the murder docs get made.
That's true.
Because what y'all think I'm doing to him? No, just give it a bean.
Depends on what his will says.
I came to him and tried. Oh, and I'm putting life insurance on. I came to him and tried to talk like a man. Yo, dog, you know, moms was tripping.
Nah, she was on some
Give
bullshit.
me-
My bad, huh?
And you was like, you're not a stand-up guy.
She
All
didn't
right,
trust you to do
no,
the right
no,
thing.
no.
That's
All right,
why
so
she
look,
left it
That's
to
what I
me.
should do.
Let me give you an example.
I shouldn't try to kill him.
No, you shouldn't try to kill him.
Let's say the person had a really, really bad gambling habit, or a really bad drug habit, or a really bad habit that could
Tricking.
potentially. No,
Then
go
he
on,
get to
that's a habit.
squander
Go-
his-
That's a bad
Go
habit.
and get your trick on a little
Then he
bit.
get to squander his money away.
I feel like I'm missing out on premium content by not hanging out with you two. I feel like y'all two have been hanging out more, and I've been missing it. Like, y'all getting good stuff. You getting your first tattoo soon. Right?
What's wrong?
We're,
What's wrong with this
we're
nigga?
gonna come up with some ideas for that, like as a group effort. And Ice,
What's up?
You stupid.
can I even call you Ice anymore? Like you turn it into your real name.
Yeah, you
That's
different.
You
No,
turn
no.
it into that.
No, I'm Ice.
No,
I'm full form.
Don't make me
Full-
say your real
Final
name. You turn
form.
it into that.
Final form.
Oh, final form.
I'm a work in progress.
Ice, why you didn't tell me about all these great changes you've been making in your life?
You should have seen them. Once the glasses left,
You get a BBL?
I think if you could, you would, my nigga.
No, I'm not getting. I
This
wish
shit is a little fatter, yo.
Yo, if you come in
This
with
shit
some
is a little
calves,
fatter.
Hey, fair. Yo, fair.
Why is Melissa looking at your ass?
Oh man.
It's just telling me he went to Molina. It's just telling me, come on, Ish. Now you get quiet when the mic is on.
You
come on,
talking, asshole.
yeah,
being shy
yeah, but
guy,
you told
man.
me the story. Give it to me.
I'm talking to my guy Ice the other day. He says he's at the dentist. He gonna call me back.
Yeah.
So when
Which
he
is
left,
a flex already, but go ahead.
So when he
How's the
left, I'm
flex?
like, yo, what happened? Everything good? He said, nah. You know I gotta get the little Invisalign real quick. First, no, let me take it back. I said, yo, what you doing? Getting veneers? I was just shooting, playing. He said, yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
I said, huh? He said, yeah, I gotta get the Invisalign first. And then the
Straighten my
veneers
shit out
come
a little
right
bit.
after that.
And then,
Trick my
I said,
shit
yo,
out a little
it's
bit.
on motherfucking Friday. Yo, you getting the veneers?
Ice, you
This
getting
nigga is different.
Ice.
Yo, money changing,
Ice.
motherfucker, boy.
I told
ain't
y'all I
gonna
was gonna
lie.
change.
This nigga different.
I don't know why everybody acts surprised. I am going to change.
Yo, what is Twitch paying you?
When you come in here
What
with
am I
that,
paying you?
I'm gonna
This nigga did win the little negotiation.
Hey, yo, dog. When this nigga will come in with a rollie, once you come with a rollie and you lose your
No,
little Apple Watch,
veneers is
that's above
That's a
Rollie.
big-
veneers is above
but
a
Ice
rollie,
is
yo.
the Apple guy. I'm
so
concrete.
you said if I
I'm
lose the
stuck.
Apple Watch,
But wait, what
It's
you
all-
doing? What, like, how many veneers?
Nigga,
Top and bottom?
40 grand worth.
Yo, shut
nigga.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to tongue kiss. You about to do some tongue kissing.
I do that anyway.
Round of applause, yo.
Talk that shit.
Ice is changing before our very eyes.
Seriously.
Told you.
I love to see it, yo.
I
That's
told
why I
you
do
he
this,
was gonna
yo.
do
That's
that.
part of why I do this. That's part of why. Yo, I can't. That's not part of why I do this, yo.
Nah.
No.
It's giving back.
Why?
This nigga's getting veneer. He got eyes.
Yeah, man. I got the eyes.
What's next? What other changes you about to make?
I might holler at Safari and Tiger and see what their doctor was talking about.
Shut up.
You ain't talking
For
about
real?
the car, though.
No,
If
you
Ice
talking
come
about
in
hair.
here with a
talking about
fade,
hair.
man.
You gonna do the shit?
I might. I'm gonna go. I'll go to a consultation and see what's hitting on.
Ice is exploring all of the new opportunities that exist out there.
Yeah,
I'm not
why
mad
not?
at him, man.
I'm not mad at him either.
Nigga, I ain't had hair in years. I would love to just wake up and be able to have some hair.
If my metabolism wasn't so great, like if on a quick workout I didn't bounce back into shape, I'd go suck this shit right out of here.
No,
I don't know why
ain't
you
doing
don't.
that. No, because he gonna work on the
You need
Peloton
to
and
just
get it.
lipo it
I
out.
don't need to do that.
No, he gonna get on the Peloton.
I can lose weight.
It's just not trying.
First
to
of
work.
all, that's
No,
fat,
I'm not
you
body
bastard.
shaming my man.
Shut your ass
I don't
up,
think
but-
you fat. You wear
I
size
know,
9.
man.
Come on, yo.
Yo, this guy's a nut.
Ice, I'm happy for you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy for you.
My man getting
man.
jibs.
Why not?
in the
Why not? YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO.
YOLO.
What else is important that we have to discuss?
I don't think so.
We was on sports.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Golden State got their ass whipped by 90.
They sure did.
If you look at it that way.
Took a night off.
If you 1,000%. 1,000%.
Once they saw what it
took
was
off.
looking like after the first quarter, they said,
Yo,
you know
Memphis, y'all gonna be so mad y'all played Whoop That Trick. Y'all gonna be so angry that y'all played that little song.
They gonna get whooped.
It's gonna be bad.
It was
They
disrespectful.
gonna get whooped.
They're gonna lose bad.
That's what I like about
And the
Memphis.
game is over by the time this podcast is published.
Facts.
So that's my guess. The Warriors, when you're of that pedigree, went up there, took a night off so they could go back home and get it done. And in the small chance that they don't get it done, I still have faith that they go to Memphis and just do what they need to do up there. Now, Phoenix, all y'all niggas that was screaming Phoenix in my ear, I don't know that they making it.
Nigga, you was one of the people screaming Phoenix in your ear.
I was the same person that said I'm rooting for Dallas, but I think Phoenix will win. I said that.
You did. But you said
And
you...
I stand on that.
Oh, all right.
I want Dallas to win. So the Warriors could get Luka ass the fuck on out of here where he need to be.
Nobody thought they was going to Game 7. Nobody.
I didn't.
Well, if y'all would have told me Reggie Bullock was going to dye that one dread in the front, that's my man. If you told me he putting in a super dread, I'm like, all right, he about to clamp down now. I turned the game on, nigga had the orange dread. I was like, that's different from the Knicks.
Memphis is a threat, dog. And I wasn't standing by them.
They're a threat to you if you're in traffic on your way home after the game because they'll be there too with you.
Nah.
They'll be right there.
I don't think they're gonna beat them just off of
BBO shit. Look,
no, I don't think they're gonna beat them off of just veteran leadership. But dog, 2 of them games in the fourth quarter, Memphis could have won.
Wardell.
That's his name. What's his name?
Wardell, the third.
Yo, when I subscribe to somebody, I subscribe to. I've seen enough. If he just get mad, then he gonna go in there and do it. Like, and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing they can do about that. Same way as nothing y'all could have done about whatever Kendrick just did. There's nothing you can do about just some of these guys. Some of these guys it's different.
Oh my God.
Do y'all think Charles Barkley was the second best player on the Dream Team?
No. What? You know who's on the Dream Team?
Yeah, I like, was it another
Charles
Dream Team that I don't know
might not
about?
have been the 5th best player on the Dream Team.
So you're not going to think about the question at all?
I thought about it.
Charles Barkley was definitely better than that Larry Bird. Charles Barkley was definitely better than that Magic Johnson, both plagued by injuries at the tail end of their career. They both retired shortly after that. He led the team in scoring, rebounding, and something else.
What team? The Dream Team?
He was definitely better, yeah. He was definitely better than Karl Malone at that time.
I disagree.
No, he was better.
From 90 to 93?
He was.
No.
From 90 to 93?
Keep going.
Scotty.
There's nobody else to talk about.
That's not true.
Scottie Pippen was not fucking chalk. All right, Ish.
I said that. I'm
read
reading the names on here.
I'm not. There's no other name to even be talked about in that case. But at this time, you don't think that?
Yeah, he was second best at that time.
Yeah,
not at all.
Because he said it on that Pivot interview, and then I was like, he's right.
What is that based on, yo? Before we argue, I don't feel like arguing, but what is it based on? That's what I'm about to do. So that's why I want to clarify first what it's based on. Because I don't think
it's based on where they were at that point in their career. I'm not ever arguing that Charles Barkley is better than prime Magic Johnson.
Of course not.
I'm only saying at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Gotcha.
And from 90 to 93, yeah, I'm rolling with him.
Karl Malone's a problem, dog. Charles Barkley's 25 and 12. Sheesh. Damn.
He was bugging back then.
Mm-hmm. That's different. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
92?
No, we're going to you to see.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh. Yeah, that's all. I just heard him mention it, and it sounded outlandish at first.
I gotta watch that episode. I loved it.
They've done a really good job.
Yeah, they are.
They've done a really good job.
They're doing a good job.
With guests, with the interviews. They're doing a really good job.
I think...
As is I Am Athlete. They both...
they both kill him.
They both kill him.
But with the sports...
I think the sports podcasters
that's what I was about to say.
Are all killing, and I think a lot of them... I think it's a cheat code.
It is.
I think it's a cheat code, yo. In sports, locker room talk or that type of honesty was so forbidden for so long. We didn't get to hear from these people.
Yeah.
So now they got stories for ages.
Yeah. And they people that we grew up watching, idolizing, and now when they could come give you a little bit of... Because they kind of had a mysticism. Mm-hmm. This is pre-Instagram. This is pre-Facebook, pre-social media.
Yeah, he almost does this on purpose.
So these niggas was like gods to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was like gods to us. We didn't hear the stories of them throwing motherfuckers through windows. That was happening. And all of the stupid shit that they was doing. Today, it's a camera everywhere. Mm-hmm. So anytime somebody does something outlandish, it hits the media in one day. They got stories for days. It's like how we kind of like watching Nori. Nori interviews with some of hip-hop's greats pull out the old shit that nobody was around for. When he starts interviewing Irv or when he starts interviewing older hip-hop acts, nobody was around for that shit. So the stories are mad, funny, entertaining, et cetera, et cetera. With them, they go on to some of the sports greats. We're going to see how it happens, though, when the Barkleys and all of them have been interviewed out. Mm-hmm. I don't know if these new guys are going to be able to give it up like them.
Got it. All right, I don't have anything else, gentlemen.
Nah, me neither.
Hold up.
We here.
Fuck time y'all thought it was.
You heard?
It's still this time. Yo, this makes me laugh a lot too when he does this.
Look at his face.
But he has to do it.
I didn't say a thing.
I said your face.
Ish haven't heard the album
say
yet,
it.
so
I just said your face.
this is consistent throughout the album. Like, it helps to piece it together. Like, it helps with the story he's trying to tell. But I do laugh when I hear it. I don't know why, because it is dope.
It's funny.
It's funny. Look. But when this happened, he about to do something stupid.
Yeah, the hardest beat in the world coming up next.
Listen to this nigga, man. Fine. Okay. I will. All right. Wait, the money phone? Fuck. Yo, he's just telling y'all, stop it all.
Yeah, stop all that bullshit.
Yo, whatever y'all doing,
all that bullshit.
Knock it off. Listen, man, thank y'all for listening. Continue to enjoy this Kendrick project if you do. Continue to hate it if you do. I don't have a horse in the race.
I'll continue to enjoy it.
Oh, when that beat do that. Any beat that does this, I'm in. All right, man. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu. Adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir. So long, goodbye. Also, life is a series of moments and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And do remember, the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded people want you to teach them things. Grab a Tylenol. Enjoy your headache. And we gone. What y'all on this weekend? We outside, huh? What's up?
Might be outside.
You feeling dangerous? Who feeling dangerous?
No, not me.
No, I'm safe. I'm very safe. I'm very safe.
Oh, okay. Hope y'all enjoyed this pod. Same time, same place next week. All right, we going, man. Shout out to my fellow podcasters. Shout out to TDE. I want to thank y'all, man. What a run.
Yeah, shout out to
what a run.
Soundwave.
I know y'all are still on it. Shout out to Soundwave. Shout out to Punch, Kendrick, Dave.
Alchemist.
I say what I want about you niggas. Fuck you gonna do, lame ass boy.
Enough, Daddy.